goodest evening to everyone. Here, let me turn off the other BGM. I have the better one on, the relaxing one. You know, oh, should I show you guys my Spotify rap? What was your guys' Spotify rap? Okay, if you guys... Oh, I should probably include this in the description. I completely forgot. My YouTube froze. My YouTube studio froze. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, I have to add the art credit for the thumbnail. I was trying to add that, and then that's when YouTube Studio froze. And then if you guys know Stream Cafe on YouTube, that is who did the BGM. Can you even hear it? You can probably hear me typing more than you can hear. I fucking hate that every time Opera updates, they're saying like, hey, don't you want to hear yourself type? I don't! I already have a mechanical keyboard. It's loud enough. Golly. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I was kind of rambling to myself just now. Hi, Pop. How are you? Hi, Einord. Hi, Necro. Hi, Eric. Hi, Shez. Hi, Doom. It's Boomi Banana, literally live and alive. I'm not unalived. I'm alive. And breathing and warm to the touch, even though I was outside so much today. I had to run some errands, right? I had to go to the post office. I've been having a little bit of trouble with my passport, and I'm kind of freaking out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm freaking out major. I don't think I've announced this yet. It's not really a great announcement. I have a big trip coming up in January. I think I've probably touched on this so briefly. Here, maybe I should put this here. Boomer Summit! That's the old one. I'm gonna change the current topic. I have a big trip coming up early next year. It was kind of a last minute decision. But I don't know why I'm like hesitant to tell you guys, because it's exciting for me, but it's not exciting for you. I'm gonna be gone for, I think, fuck it, like 3 weeks. I'm gonna go to Japan. Main reason for the trip is because my friend is getting married in Thailand. So I'm gonna go over to Thailand for a few days, and I was thinking like, well, I'm gonna be in that part of the world anyway, so I might as well go see my family. So I'm gonna go see my family too in Japan, and then I also have a couple of days of solo travel for myself. And I'm hoping that for those first few days of solo travel, I can give you guys like a what is it? I was gonna say a twit longer. That's not it. Twitter space. Then I can give you guys a Twitter space, so that way, you know, I feel I should get like an iPhone so I can do that more easily. Can you do Twitter space on Android now? Whatever, I have an iPad. Maybe that works. Because you know how like on Android, Twitter is like, I don't know, a little bit behind compared to Apple Twitter. I couldn't put voice messages up for the longest. I don't know if I still can. But I'm hoping that while I'm gone, that I'll be able to do, you know, all of that kind of stuff for you guys. Just be able to like post a lot more, because I actually have like, I'll have something to say. It's like great. Now maybe I'll use Twitter more if I have something to say, but I literally have nothing to say. I have no thoughts when I'm not streaming. I save everything that I want to save for lives. Like your guys' like, you know, live reaction. Live Boomi reaction. I wonder... Maybe I should move the chat. was thinking like, you know, my PC is faced this way, but it's like I'm never looking at chat. Maybe it's better if chat goes right here, and then I go. I move over here, so I can actually look at you guys. I feel like I'm not even looking at you guys when I'm talking, and doesn't it feel a little weird? Sorry, I know this probably looks like shit, but just deal with it. We'll do a little bit of spring cleaning. How about that? Or I guess winter cleaning. I'll just move everything. We'll just swap it around. How about that? Fuck, man, I don't know. I don't know if this looks any better. Maybe I can move the logo somewhere else. How about here? We'll move chat. Do you guys have any preference? You know, I was even thinking, do you guys like having chat on the screen? Should I make a poll for that? Maybe I might even ask on like YouTube, what do you call it, like community later. Maybe we can move the logo. Maybe the logo might be better here. I don't know how I feel about this. It looks good. I'll take your word for it. Yo, mama's so cute. Boomy was her name. Are you calling me mommy? Is that what you're saying? You think? You're calling me mommy? Right, I put the mama in Mamana. And if anybody calls me mommy, I think what was I gonna say? Place the logo on my forehead. Oh, if I could get it to stick. I don't think I can. I mean, this is kind of like the best way to brand myself, right? And just put it straight on my face. I like it here more than I liked it in the corner. I'll leave it here for a little bit. Okay, sorry, I kind of got lost track of my thoughts. I'm really going off the cuff, even though I have notes laid out, but I feel like ignoring them, if that's okay. Oh, no Spotify here, Apple Music on my case. You know, I always hear about people saying, oh, Apple Music is better than Spotify, but every time I like tap my headphones, I have Galaxy Buds, so I tap it and it's like automatically opens the Apple Music on my laptop. I look at it, I'm like, do people still use this? I'm very much, I'm very much Spotify bias here. Because I'm on my dad's family plan. But yeah, my Spotify Wrapped, because I was not listening to music. I was not listening to music at all this year. Up until maybe a month or two ago, that's when I really started using Spotify again. But my number one artist... Okay, here, let me actually look in my Discord. Let me see if I can find it. I think my number one artist is Stream Cafe. Yes, who is the creator of this music. And I think it's literally only because I play this whenever we're doing our Minecraft streams. It's so cozy. It's so good. I just have to make sure it doesn't dox myself. I think we're good. Alright. I'm getting it to you. What is this image? You didn't see anything! Okay? That was nothing. You didn't see anything. Alright. You guys ready for my Spotify Wrapped? It's not better. Both have their cons. Oh, really? I use Apple Music because all my iTunes library. Ah, that makes sense. You know, for people who've had it for literally forever. Best to have it all synced up. How do we Demons of Osiris celebrate the holidays? Okay, so you get this, right? We love self-pleasure. We're basically like, hey, dude, if it makes you happy, go do it. So we love giving each other gifts. I say gift giving is a huge part of Osirian devils, specifically like in Osiris and the devils in Osiris. We do a lot of gift giving. That's like the most important part. It's very materialistic. Okay. Da-da-da-da! Here is my Spotify Wrapped. Okay. So if you see the top artist, right? Top artist is Stream Cafe. I think all of these songs, the top songs are all Stream Cafe music. It's literally all from the all from our Minecraft streams. It's so, when I saw this, I was honestly very disappointed. I looked forward to my Spotify Wrapped all the time in college, and to think that I've become so boring. What happened? What happened? Number 2 is because Joji, when I went to his concert in May, I was like, okay, I need to learn a few more songs. So I was listening to Joji on repeat. I would say this one is pretty accurate though, because it's like, you know, I have like, I'm not really into all of Joji's music, but the songs that I do like, they're unskippable. I cannot skip them. After that is Chance the Rapper. I don't even, I think the last time I listened to Chance the Rapper was because I had a thought of like the, what was it? Oh, it's because the Miles Morales meme. Nah, I'ma do my own thing. And that got me thinking of the Chance the Rapper song, I'ma do my own thing. Was it, I got a new ringtone, I'ma let the phone ring. Maybe that's not it, I don't know, but he also had a concert, and I was thinking like, should I go? Nosebleed tickets were maybe $30 day of. So I spent the afternoon thinking, oh, should I go? Should I go? But I had a bit of an intense smoke break, and I fell asleep listening to the album. Not that it was boring, okay, but I think it was for the 10-year anniversary of Acid Rap. He was touring, and personally, I'm a coloring book person. But I mean, yeah, I fell asleep, and I think I just kind of let Spotify running a bit too long. I don't really listen to Chance the Rapper that often. I like his music, but I was very surprised to see him top 5. And yeah, Tchaikovsky, I listen to classical music like all the time. Like if there's anything I'm listening to nowadays, it's classical music. Can I tell you the name of the song or what instrument they're playing or anything about the composers? No, but if I hear, oh, what was that one song? I think Tchaikovsky wrote it too. It was the Nutcracker. He did the Nutcracker, right? Yes, he did. He did. Do, 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 da, da, da. You know that one? If it's that, that's a banger. Straight banger. Why are all of these titles so fucking long? I can't see what any of these are called. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. That's a banger. And then Bruno Mars. I mean, you can't go wrong with Bruno Mars. You can't go wrong with that at all. It's amazing, right? I love it. I was never really into classical music until I started, like when I had my first job, I had to commute into the city. I woke up at like maybe like 5 something. It was like high school all over again. I woke up so early because I had to take the regional train and then the subway to get to work in the city. And that was maybe like an hour and a half commute, which would have been the same if I drove. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna take public transportation. It's fine. At least I don't have to think if I'm doing public transportation. But yeah. I was listening to classical because it just, I don't know, it makes you feel a little like, it's just a good way to get your day started. Where's the idol music? That's all on YouTube, baby. It's easier to listen to Japanese music on YouTube because they don't have a lot of the stuff on Spotify. And I think a lot of the music, especially like idol music I return to, I've curated some good playlists. Well, maybe not really great, but playlists that I at least am very familiar with. Because when I used to do role plays online and I had my OCs, right? I would make J-pop playlists for all of them, so that way I can listen to it, get into the mind of the character, let them possess me a little bit. Let them possess me a little bit. And yeah, you know, I have some pretty banger playlists. Maybe, actually I was gonna say maybe we could do a watch along one day, but you can't do that with music. Maybe I'll share them. I'll make like a little anon character profile for each of them, and then you guys can listen to it. Really? Apple Music has a lot of Japanese music? Oh. So maybe, because I always assumed it was like licensing, like international licensing and like Japanese music producing company, record companies, whatever they're called, were like pretty stingy with it. At least that's kind of what I remembered when I went looking for Japanese music on Spotify, because I wanted to fill it up with like AKB and stuff, but it was just easier to, to just go on YouTube instead. Maybe they do have some now on Spotify. I know looking for Vocaloid songs is like, or at least Vocaloid covers. Nobody's uploading their Vocaloid covers really, which makes me kind of sad. Like, sure, I like Vocaloid songs, but I was way deeper into like the cover side of it all. I was listening to Just Be Friends the other day, and I was thinking like, it doesn't hit as hard if it's not sung by anyone but Luca. I'm sorry, I know she's a queen and all, but I'm just not having it. Oh, so if they upload to Apple Music, then it's available. I see. So maybe I should go searching again. I should just move everything onto there. I was actually spending a lot of time the other day, really, like, curating a playlist. And I curated this playlist, and I don't listen to it. I made this like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was up all night. This is when I was back home for Thanksgiving. I stayed up for like until 4 a.m. because I heard I was listening to like I was listening to Guitar Hero 3 music. And you know, like I was kind of going back into memory lane. It was like, oh man, I felt like such a badass girl when I was shredding it on medium, playing Through the Fire and Flames on Guitar Hero 3 on medium and getting like a decent score. I felt like such a badass. And now when I was listening to the Guitar Hero 3 playlist, I was like, I want to relive that. So I started putting together, like, I call it Girls, Gorlz, with the what is it, electric guitar. And it's just like all of these like 80s, like 60s to the 80s female rock band, maybe a couple of 90s and early 2000s in there. And it's not really music that I listen to. Maybe in like elementary school it would have been my vibe when I was a little edgelord, but I made that playlist and I was like, oh yeah, this song sounds like a vibe. And I didn't even listen through all of it. I just kind of skimmed through the ones that I wasn't familiar with, but it seemed like it would fit. And then I haven't listened to it. And every time I try to, I'm like, oh, I don't want to listen to this. It feels like such a waste of my time to have stayed up so late just to make a playlist I'm not going to listen to. My top artists were Van Halen, Mitch Murder, Metallica, Scar Symmetry, Tyre. I've heard of Van Halen. Weren't they... Aren't they in Dexter's laboratory? wasn't that or there a guy like that in Dexter's laboratory? I think no, his name is Valhallan. I'm not very familiar with rock outside of like exposure from Guitar Hero and Rock Band. And I mean my dad listened to Jimi Hendrix a lot, but I mean that's probably the bulk of my exposure. This is the guy I'm talking about. I know that they were a band, but like, I mean, this is literally my first thought. Were they like the Super Friends? I don't remember. Honestly, can he be in the MCU? Oh, it was the Justice Friends. Wait, do they have other picture of all of them? Well, they have like a purple Hulk, and then you have this dude, and oh, where's the other picture? You have like this Captain America type of guy. I'm trying to click on the picture, but it leads to a webpage instead, so whatever. My YouTube replay said I listened to too much Idol and Annie songs. That's the best ones though. Come on, YouTube. Can't be shamed for that. Nah, that's still good. Cause it's like it's very upbeat and positive, you know? Dude, maybe I should start listening to any song first thing in the morning. Or idol music first thing in the morning. Wait, what do I have on my playlist? Wait, did I even get like a YouTube replay? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. What a bummer. Let's put him here. Wait, he's kind of, I like his guitar. He's kind of like, oops. Don't we kind of match what we got going on here? Is it just me? Oh, Major America's his name. Because I remember I used to love watching this part of Dexter's Lab, but I think I was like so young I don't really remember any of the names or like the plot points. I'm trying to fix the room. It's a little bit oh, there we go. There's a small, like a centimeter tall black bar on the bottom, and that was bothering me. Okay, wait, I did have a list of stuff that I wanted to talk about, so let me go and find that. But yeah, Spotify Wrapped. You know, I think my New Year's resolution next year is to use Spotify more so I can have a better examination of my character in 2024 by the end of the year. This basically just told me, okay, you don't listen to music, and when you do listen to music, it's while you're working, so... I don't want that to be my legacy for 2023. I mean, I guess it's too late to change it now, but it doesn't make it hurt less. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Wait, let me close out of some of these tabs. By the way, I would like to, it's so late to do this. If you would direct your eyes to the title of this stream below, and I've said, or even like on the tweet, I said, hey, come meet the mayor of Yappersville, and I wasn't intending to do anything or even call myself the mayor of Yappersville. I just thought, you know, let me just move this. Let's move this. Let's put it here. No cleavage for you. I was like, oh, mayor of Yappersville. Maybe there's something I can do with that. Last second, literally after I went live, I was sitting there just thinking, where is it? I have a lot of clothes assets in here. Maybe I should do a little bit of dress up. What? What? It's not in here. I literally thought I loaded it in here. Well, whatever. I'll throw on a t-shirt. Okay. I completely forgot what this shirt said. I got circumcised in Eureka, California behind the bowling alley. Yeah, let's take off the cardigan. Okay. And it doesn't even look like I'm wearing it because I'm not in the neck part. Fuck me. Whatever. Does it look good enough? No, it just looks like it's pinned on my shirt, doesn't it? Come on. Come on. Alright, let me add this hat in. Wait, I put it in here. Come on, where is it? Mayor hat. L-M-N. Maybe I put it in a folder accidentally. No items match my search. Oh, it didn't move. Cool. I'll just throw it in here. And hope for the best. Alright, there we go. Oh, there it is. My hat. This is a very formal attire that... This is my uniform as the mayor of Yappersville. Do you like... Oh, do you like it? Do you like my outfit? You have other shirts. The heroes were White Tigger, Living Bullet, Sam R.I., Fantone, Ratman. There's that many. I remember Monkey, Misspell. There's that many characters in that short. I remember thinking like, okay, I liked Dexter's Lab, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather have Justice Friends as a TV show. Anytime they show Justice Friends, I was like, I'd rather be watching this. I think maybe I was just really annoyed by Dee Dee growing up. I don't know. Like that era, I was like barely old enough to remember that era of Cartoon Network. Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo. I had... I wouldn't say I had a huge crush on Johnny Bravo as a kid, but hey, if he... I was gonna say, if he were to hit on me, I wouldn't have said no, but I'm literally like, what, 4? I'm 4 years old. Yeah, if Johnny Bravo were to hit on me as a toddler, I wouldn't have. No, I mean, that was just what I was thinking at that age, okay? There's something about the attire that hurts a bit. Should I change my shirt? What other shirts do we have in here? We have plenty, I think. Okay, we have this next shirt. I don't know what it says though. I am a trucker because I don't mind hard work. If I if I wanted something easy, I'd call your mom. All right. How's this one? Is this better? Is this a little bit more appropriate for the occasion? I mean, you can stay there. Let's take away... I'm gonna hide the logo. We don't need it. People don't need to know who I am. They don't need to know my government name, even though it's literally the name of the channel, Mamana Boomi. Would you let Johnny rizz you up today? Oh, today... I'm saying today as if it's like literally today and not like... Would I? No, I think people are right in saying that maybe he's a little over a bit much. But then again, it has been a while since I've seen Johnny Bravo. I don't think I've seen it in like a few years. I would say at least 5 years ago. So, but then again, I don't feel like there's anything in the cartoon that's gonna make me change my mind. I had this Cartoon Network like Scholastic book or something. Was it Scholastic or like, you know, one of those book publishers, those big ones. I had one that had like Johnny Bravo facts, Ed, Edd and Eddy facts, and I think they had like interviews with the creators too. And the guy who did Johnny Bravo said, I don't know, he just painted Johnny in like a very, I guess, like not positive, like a himbo light, a very nice like himbo light. So I was thinking like, oh, you know, maybe he's not. I have a very positive memory, a very positive impression of Johnny Bravo. I wonder if that would change if I were to rewatch it. It was, I mean, womanizer characters from the 90s. There's some room for some things to get spoiled along the way. But not gonna lie, okay, if I were to go through like childhood fictional character crushes, which I had, can I even call it a crush? Because I wouldn't be like crazy about these characters, but I would think like, oh, they're cute. No, no, yeah. It's characters like Johnny Bravo, fucking McLovin, or like Michael Cera types. Very like dorky or like himbos. I don't know why. That's it's my bread and butter. Let's watch a few episodes and see if I like them. Oh yeah! Oh yeah. When he was a virgin sacrifice. What's another one? I feel like I watched one that was kind of not recent, but like not too long ago, and I cannot for the life of me remember the name or like what the plot was about. I think his relationship with what's that guy's name? Was it Carl? His neighbor and friend. I don't remember his relationship with Carl too much, but I remember Susie, the little girl. Wasn't he was like kind of annoyed by her, but he did help her out from time to time? Or does she help him out? You know what? Now that I'm speaking out loud, I don't think I know enough about Johnny Bravo anymore. I used to love Johnny Bravo. I used to love Ed, Edd and Eddy. I mean, I have been rewatching Ed, Edd and Eddy though. I've been watching a lot of episodes lately. I remember one time my dad, he had like the really early morning shift at work. So he would have to take me and my brother to school. I don't know why we didn't take the school bus, but we went to like the morning program. But my dad woke up so early for work. We were even early to the morning program, which probably opened up at like 5:30, maybe 6 a.m. Maybe like 5:30 a.m. So me and my brother, we would go eat breakfast at my dad's office, and he would put on the TV, and Ed, Edd and Eddy would be playing. This would probably be at like 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe like 4:30 or something. And I remember my dad said, I was so offended when he said this. He said, that is the ugliest cartoon I've ever seen. Why are your generation's cartoons so ugly? I'm like, excuse me? Ed and Eddy? I know it's not a pretty cartoon, but that's the point. It's supposed to be like that. I remember thinking like, my dad grew up in the 80s, so he has like, you know, the Transformers. I'm sure you guys might be familiar. Transformers and like He-Man, Voltron, and what's the one with the cats? With the furries? It's like Thundercats or something. Like, come on, you can't. At least it was better animation than that. Like, weren't 80s cartoons just like, you know, like, sure, they're classics. I've never seen an episode, but they were there to sell toys. I've never seen an Ed, Edd and Eddy toy. Ed, Edd and Eddy is good. Like, okay, the character designs and stuff, but it wasn't. It was barely animated, man. 4 o'clock in the morning. It was brutal waking up that early. I don't remember having like too much of a problem with it, but I remember trying not to fall asleep at the morning program, because it's like we had to wait like maybe like half an hour, 45 minutes or something for the morning program to open, and then we can have like breakfast and stuff. I think we did have cereal up at my dad's office. And at the morning program, they had all these toys, so we would play Jenga. I think that's it. And what's funny is that I added some people from that morning program in maybe my senior year of high school. They still remembered me. I'm like, you remember me? Hey, sorry, this is a random ad, but I thought of you the other day and I wanted to add you on Facebook. I hope you're doing well. They're like, I remember you, Boomy. I'm like, what? Crazy. Like literally like a decade later. Oh, Ren and Stimpy. I don't think I watched a lot of Ren and Stimpy either. Wait, but I did watch... No, maybe I watched... What about Nickelodeon shows? I think early childhood, I was definitely really into Cartoon Network because we didn't have... I don't know what was up with our cable situation when I was a kid, but we didn't have Disney Channel, but we did have Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. But I spent most of my time watching Cartoon Network. I not watched the Rugrats. I don't know when I started watching SpongeBob. Because I could watch... My mom, she did daycare for a little bit, and we weren't allowed to watch SpongeBob per daycare rules because it was like a controversial cartoon at the time, I guess. Because they say stupid. So we couldn't watch SpongeBob. But maybe that was just at the daycare, because I remember asking my mom about it. But yeah, I was definitely more into Cartoon Network. I watched like Mike, Lou, and Og. Do you guys remember that? It was very short-lived, but I think I liked it. Shoot, what else was there? Powerpuff Girls. I watched hella Powerpuff Girls. I even had Powerpuff Girls bed sheets. If there's anything that I watched a fuck ton of, it was definitely Powerpuff Girls. And now that I went back and watched like a couple episodes, like maybe a year or two ago, I did not know that they straight up punch people's teeth out in the opening credits. That is insane. I never like damn, that's kind of much. You wouldn't see that kind of stuff nowadays. I don't know, I was really surprised by that. But hey, you know, it didn't bother me when I was like a toddler watching Powerpuff Girls. Maybe we should bring it back. Let's have what is like a modern day Powerpuff Girls? Miraculous Ladybug? Maybe she can knock some people's teeth out. If she hasn't already, I don't keep up with her. Ren and Stimpy was definitely messed up for kids to watch. I thought it was so... I don't know. I think I thought the art was off-putting. Oh, because they had... Okay, I did watch Nickelodeon because I do remember Ah Real Monsters. And I didn't watch Ah Real Monsters either because I thought that they looked weird. But I did watch a couple of Angry Beavers. I was really into the... I love the Amanda Show. I love the Amanda Show so much. Oh my god. I also really liked All That. You know what? I just realized I didn't even update this. I'm going off the cuff when I wrote notes and whatever. Spotify cartoon. Cartoons. Is that too broad? You know what? I'm just gonna hide this. It's whatever. We don't need it. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I did think Ren and Stimpy was really ugly, so I didn't want to watch it. But they did make an adult version, right? For MTV or like VH1 a couple years after the kids version ended. And then people nowadays keep referencing clips from the adult version and be like, oh, I can't believe it's on Nickelodeon. And it's like, I try. I'm very much a lurker online, but seeing the adult clips be used to talk about like the kids version of Ren and Stimpy, oh, I'm so close to posting. Actually, you're posting context from the reboot of the show where it was made specifically to cater to adults. Actually. Who would win, Homelander or the Powerpuff Girls? Okay, Homelander, he does have laser eyes, doesn't he? Oh, there's 3 of the Powerpuff Girls. I don't... Oh, you know... Homelander, I think... Oh, the fact... I feel like I could be close. And it feels so weird to say that. Okay, because Homelander, there's only one of them, right? I feel like him and Powerpuff Girls, they have like generally similar abilities, except the Powerpuff Girls have a couple of extra gimmicks, like, what was it? Like ice breathing? Do Bubbles have ice breathing? Or was that just Blossom? I know Bubbles can talk to animals. What did Buttercup have? Did she not have like a special extra thing? Yeah, they can shoot lasers, because I remember they would like heat stuff up with their eyes. Right? Wait, let me look. Did Powerpuff... Wait, let's look. Powerpuff Girls list of powers. Oh my god. Holy shit. It's so... The list is so big. Okay. Just give me a sec. Hopefully this will be cropped. Oh, nope. No crop. Don't look. Guys, don't look. Basketball ads. I go to a basketball game once and they won't leave me the fuck alone. I keep getting calls from like their sales representatives. Like I know that like the Osiris Devils aren't doing the hottest right now, but like golly, dude. You don't have to call me up every weekend. Anyways, all right. So this is what they have all together: night vision, heat vision, flight, laser beam, superhero speed, absolute immortality, absolute X-ray vision, superhuman strength, flexibility, vision, memory, underwater breathing, superhuman durability, empathy, telekinesis, invulnerability, telepathy, super hacker, superhuman hearing, superhuman stamina, superhuman condition. This is nonsense. Superhuman reflection and superhuman regeneration factor. And then individually, they also have all of this. So Blossom has fire and ice breath. Hurricane. Dude, okay, look at this. This is easily... They kind of fucking hate Buttercup, don't they? Easily, I think it's the Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls versus Homelander. I think Homelander would bring the brutality to, like, you know, not be afraid to completely wreck a couple of kindergarteners. But then again, so will Buttercup. I think if he can hurt Bubbles real badly, Buttercup could go off. If he just hurts any of them real badly, Buttercup will go off. And I don't know, maybe we'll see what's a mix between Homelander and Buttercup? Butterlander? Homecup? Butterlander? Butterlander does sound kind of American though. But yeah, they can definitely shoot lasers out their eyes and... Yeah, sorry Homelander. Could you imagine? Collectively together, they equal about 15 years of age, the Powerpuff Girls. Because they're all 5. Buttercup will rip them in half, right? Ooh, yeah. Honestly, I would love to see. I don't know how it would work, but I think it'll be fun if like the boys, like, you know how they're kind of going towards like Marvel and DC. I would like to see like a spin-off or something, like a Gen V. I haven't seen Gen V though, so if they did do this, maybe, I don't know. But like, I don't know. Instead of Marvel or DC, I want to see them how they would do like a Powerpuff Girls thing. Doesn't even have to be little kids. Maybe teenagers. Oh, you know the episode of Powerpuff Girls? Not even an episode. It was like a 2-minute clip when they went into... Did they go into the closet and they became teenagers? Or was that all grown up? Either way, the one where they're teenagers. And they were simping over the rowdy rough boys. I was like, can this be a full episode, please? I want to see them ignore their responsibilities in the pursuit of there's not even love. Just to go talk to hot guys. Homelander would try to kill, but the Powerpuff Girls would win for sure. For sure. Because I was thinking, like, I mean, even if you can face the Powerpuff Girls against... I mean, if they can get Homelander, they can pretty much go after anyone. I think if anybody would be able to stop them, it'd be Omni-Man. I think maybe only Omni-Man can get them. Because Homelander, he is brutal, but I feel like maybe 3 of them going at him with all of their different powers, he might be mentally torn down a little bit. But Omni-Man, I don't know. I feel like Omni-Man's not gonna let that get into his head. Homelander might. Let's see. Anyways. So, speaking of cartoons, right? This is just a random fun fact, but I thought I'd pass it on to you guys. I was on TikTok the other day, and what was I watching? I think they were what was it? Oh, okay. I was on TikTok the other day, and I saw this clip from a series that they have now on, I think it's Amazon Prime. That's where they have all the SpongeBob episodes, right? On Amazon Prime. I've never heard of this before, but apparently they've repackaged some of the old SpongeBob episodes as like documentaries. Have you guys heard of this? What is it called? Bikini Bottom... Wait. Bikini Bottom... It's called SpongeBob Docu Pants, dude. Okay, if you haven't seen SpongeBob Docu Pants, if you like SpongeBob, watch it. It's actually... I watched the episode of the health inspector, right? They have like different episodes on like the history of the Krusty Krab. Wait, actually, let me look it up. Okay, it might be a little bit cut off. Okay, yeah, it is, but it's whatever. So you have this, the origins of the chef. You have the Nasty Patty. This is the one that I watched, and it was like framed as a true crime documentary. Oh, it was so funny. I mean, it's not like anything remarkable, but it's fun. They literally just walk you through the episode, but in the format of a documentary. They have one on the hash-slinging slasher, you got the fry cook games, the rise of Eugene Krabs, the making of Sweet Victory, when sea creatures attack, and then it's about Larry the Lobster. Anyways, when I was watching that documentary, you can actually pull so many trivia facts out of this. Like, did you know that the health inspector in that episode, his name is Andy Yellowtail? Health Inspector Andy Yellowtail. So if there's any, you know, if you want to, I don't know when this would be useful, whenever you need to own somebody, be like, I know more about SpongeBob than you. Oh yeah? Prove it. What's the name of the health inspector in the health inspector episode? Andy Yellowtail, alright? You can have that pulled out and ready. Let's watch one. If it wasn't on Amazon Prime. But yeah, they're pretty fun. I've only seen the health inspector one so far, but the Rise of Eating Crabs sound, I don't know, sounds kind of based. I wonder what they will have to say about crabs. Let's see. What else was I gonna say? Oh, right. This was a while ago, but I did, I don't know, I've been wanting to step out of my comfort zone a bit. I've been putting on some weight. I've been living a very, what is it called? Sedimentary lifestyle? Or is sedimentary a type of rock? Or can you use it for both? Stationary lifestyle? Either way, I've been sitting on my ass all day, every day, right? And I was thinking, I need to get out. I need to go out and do stuff. But I don't know. Do you guys ever feel anxious about leaving the house on your own? I don't know why. I feel so... I'm just like... It takes me a lot to like motivate myself if I'm not going outside to like meet anybody. Like if I'm gonna spend a day outside by myself, I have to really like get into that mental headspace. Does that happen to anybody else? Please say yes. The other day I was thinking like, wait, is this a slippery slope? Should I change this mentality? Like, could this possibly develop into some sort of like, what is it, agoraphobia, where you don't want to go outside? I'm feeling especially anxious to go outside due to my disability. That makes sense. Yeah, because it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's not a nice feeling to have. I really want to go outside alone. Because, you know, because it's like when you, it's like really, because it's like you're kind of sitting inside and you feel anxious building up to the idea of going outside. But like once I'm maybe like an hour out, like walking outside, I'm really enjoying myself. I'm like, why don't I do this more often? And I come home and I think, oh, maybe next week I'm gonna do the same thing. But then next week rolls around and I get anxious again. Yeah, well, I'm glad that it's like, you know, not necessarily common, but that we're not alone in this. You know, we have people in chat here in our community, here in Boomer Summit, that feel similarly. I was thinking like, okay, I need to step out of my comfort zone a bit. So if you guys didn't know, I went to Anime NYC whenever that happened. That was like a month ago, I think, maybe 3 weeks ago. The reason that I was thinking like, oh, I'm gonna go so that way I can talk about stuff for stream, but to be honest, there is like not really much to do there. I feel like I paid $80 to go there just to go spend more money because all I did was go shop. I should have taken pictures of what I got. I'll do that later. I got 2 prints. I got a Fuamoko print. I got a Madoka print. I got a Hatsune Miku figurine and a tote bag. Oh, and a Pepe the Frog. Pepe the Frog and what was that one computer case company? No. What do you call it? Overwolf. The red one? I think it has a wolf. I don't know. I have that Pepe. Very, very cute stuff. Did it have a ball pit? Oh, I wish. I would have pissed in there straight away. We call that push and pee. I didn't see a ball pit, but I did see the Marine Corps training place and the FBI. I think I remember that there was like a lot of flack on Twitter. People were like, how dare you? How dare you have the government at our anime convention? I get it, you know, but money is money. And to be fair, I feel like a lot of people in the military are like kind of weebs anyways. The cosplays are probably cute though, right? The cosplays were cute. I actually, there was like cosplayers that I did want to go up to. There was one who was, what was it? A Goofy Goober Rock SpongeBob that I was like, oh, I should ask for a picture. But I wasn't ready to step out of my comfort zone like that. I should have like set goals earlier that day. Maybe more defined goals. My only goal, I was like, I just want to talk to strangers. I want to be able to hold a normal conversation just to reassure myself that I can do a lot of conversing. Like that I can do it still. I can do it still. Like it's one thing to talk on stream, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've been out of my element. I'm a recovering I'm a introvert, a relapsed introvert, if that's what you can call it. I was very introverted growing up, and then I had a huge extroverted phase in college, and then COVID hit at the same time as graduation, and I feel like I've lost all social skills and awareness. And so from time to time, I have to force myself to go out and remind myself, Boomy, you are a normal person. Remember that. You can hold a conversation. As much as you want to believe that you're some femcel, you can't. That's not you. Hello, stranger. My name is my name is It's true that there's a lot of weebs in the military. And you got what is it? You got like weebs. You got I heard that there's a lot of furries in the government, but my sources have not confirmed that yet. It'll be a good way to talk to strangers without being weird. Okay, I got really lucky. I did talk to 4 strangers. I got lucky because they're the ones who started conversation with me. Perks of being a girl, I guess, in a cute skirt. Okay, so let me walk you through the day. My goal was to talk to strangers, just in general. I think I should have set like, I don't know, maybe like ask, like another goal to ask people to take photos of their cosplays, because like I said, I did see that Goofy Goober costume, and oh, I saw Chris Chan cosplay, and I wanted to ask the guy so bad. I wanted to ask him so bad. Can I take a picture, please? But okay, so the first time I had the conversation with somebody, this was honestly, it happened before I even got to the con. Once I was in the con, I did not talk to anybody except for one guy running the Mokopi booth. But on the way there, I was maybe like 15 minutes away from the convention center. I was somewhere downtown, and I crossed the street at the same time as like this guy that I've been, I don't know, we were just like walking in close proximity to each other, right? Classic CWC or post-crisis Chris? Classic CWC with the striped red and blue shirt, Sonic shoe, necklace. Those are the jeans. I was like, ah, oh, bless. But yeah, so there's like this guy who, man, how do I explain this? Okay, so I'm walking on the street, minding my own business, and like, you know, when you're walking on the street, going in the same place, especially downtown, you're gonna be walking in like a similar group to like all of these other people, I guess. We saw this guy, that's a kind way to say it. he seemed strung out. I don't know if that's a kind way to say it. He seemed a little off his rocker. His pants were down to his knees, and his oh man, I just had the memory. It's stained. The image is stained in my mind right now, and just thinking about his pants down at his knees, I saw the image of his bare ass flashed in my eyes once again. This man's ass was straight up hanging out because his pants were all the way down to his knees. His underwear was down to his knees. He was just kind of like walking, I guess, stumbling more like on the sidewalk. I'm here walking fast because I'm trying to get to Anime NYC. I'm maybe like 2 hours late. Behind schedule at least that I wanted to go. And you know, this group in front of me, they crossed the street, and then this guy, I guess he didn't see it, but he crossed the street too. And as we're crossing the street, he's like, "Hey, are you following me?" And I'm like, "Huh?" Like, to be honest, I didn't even notice that we were going the same way until we crossed the street together. I saw a junkie butt, dude. It looked like, wait, let me show you what it looked like real quick. Okay, remember Miley Cyrus VMA? Sorry, Miley, you know, much love, but I can't get over this. It looked like this. This could very, oh, it's so small. Could very well be manipulated. Maybe this image is manipulated. No way it looks like that, right? Right, Miley? Anyways, it looked like this, but imagine some more wrinkles and like freckles and sunspots on there. But yeah, this was just flapping in the wind. So of course I crossed the street when I see those guys cross the street too. And I'm like, yeah, let's just all cross. And this guy, he was like, "Hey, are you following me or something?" And I'm like, "Huh? Are you talking to me?" Like, "No, I'm not following." I was like, "You didn't see that guy who was like walking in front of us?" He's like, "Huh? What do you mean?" I was like, "That guy, his whole ass was out. You didn't see that?" He's like, you know, classic Osiris City, man, you know. The other day I was going to work and I saw this man jacking off, and I made eye contact with him, and he just kept going, and I was like, okay. I was like, "Oh yeah, living in the city, it's wild." How do you respond to that? But I mean, I somehow maintained a decent conversation. He's like, "Well, have a nice rest of your day." And I was like, yeah. Was he blessed up front? Thankfully, I didn't see the front. As soon as I saw the ass cheeks, okay, maybe it's very Zoomer of me, but I thought, should I take out my phone or should I just cross the street? And I was like, I made the mature choice and just crossed the street. Not that I would have posted it to anywhere, but you know, I like taking photos of oddities and saving it into my Snapchat so I can share it in person to my friends. You know, I don't post it online. I don't humiliate people online. I do that offline like a normal person. Ignore that, scratch that. That doesn't happen. I'm nice. My niece and nephew were in New York last January, and they got a picture with a SpongeBob and quickly a lot of other costume people. No, no, you never go take a picture with those people in time. It's always a scam. You don't let them come up to you. You say, "Fuck off." Nah, you don't have to be that mean, but I had a friend, we were walking through there one time, and they were like, "Oh, you want to take a picture?" And my friend, she was like, "Oh, you want to take a picture with me? $20, let's take a picture." You know, she basically Uno reverse card them, and they were just like, "Fucking bitch." I mean, they left us alone. But yeah, anyways, yeah, that one guy, we got to talk about junkie ass and jerking off for a second. So that's a very nice conversation to have with a stranger. That was my first conversation for Anime NYC. And then like a couple of what do you call it? Steps. A couple of steps later, I got oh, Raiders! Welcome! Welcome! Tem, thank you so much for the raid. Wait, we did better applause than that. There we go. Hey, what's up, Raiders? I hope you had a lovely stream. It's Tem time. It's Tem time. It's Temin time. I hope you had a lovely stream, Tem. Wait, shoot. Maybe I should maybe I should not wear this outfit. Hey, I can explain. Anyways, I hope that you had a very lovely stream, Tem. I'm sorry that you guys did come in. You didn't hear about the jacking off part, did you? It's a very horrible first impression for me to give. What's Val Howland doing there? We were talking about our Spotify Wrapped, and Doom said, "Oh, my top band was Val Halen." I'm like, "Isn't that the guy from Dexter's Laboratory?" So yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's cute. He can stay. I'm not opposed to it. Anyways, I should introduce myself properly. What is up, everybody? I am Boomi Mamana, the sweetest devil of Lucid Multimedia. It's so lovely to have you here, Tem. Thank you so much again for the raid. I really appreciate you sharing your community with me. If you need to rest, feel free to do so. And then same with you, viewers. I know watching 2 streams back to back can be a bit tiring, so feel free to rest or work or, you know, do whatever pleases you. Enjoy a snack. I think you guys deserve it. I'm gonna snack on this water. Now I got a slice of cake today. I don't think I should have bought it. I had boba the last 2 days. I shouldn't have bought the boba either. But I did get a slice of cake today. I got a slice of cake, and then I got a pack of dango, and then I also got a roll of matcha cake as well. I'm not gonna eat it all at once, okay? I had to drink my water. I hope you guys like my shirt. You know, I love hard work, so I thought this was very fitting. I am a trucker because I don't mind hard work. If I wanted to do something easy, I'll call your mom. I'll call your mom if I wanted to do something easy, okay? Anyways, we're talking about ways that I stepped out of my comfort zone when I went to Anime NYC about 3 weeks ago. I was kind of in a phase, dude, and now I'm realizing, like, talking about this, I'm thinking, like, dude, I've been telling this story for what, 20 minutes? It's only 4 bullet points. I get distracted very easily. But yeah, so the second guy that I talked to on the way to Anime NYC, I was stopped at a crosswalk, and I talked to this really kind old mailman. He stopped me. I was wearing Mary Jane shoes. Do you guys know what Mary Jane shoes are? I think they're called Mary Janes. I bought them on Amazon for like 30 bucks, and it was honestly such a steal because they're so cute. It took maybe one wear for them to kind of break in. Like, the first time I wore it, it actually hurt a lot. But after that, so cute. So cute. Wait, let me get a picture. These kinds of shoes. I was wearing, because I didn't have a cosplay to wear to Anime NYC. I wasn't sure what I wanted to wear or if I even wanted to wear anything. But I have this old Omocat sweatshirt. Omocat is the artist who made Omori. This was like way before, I think it was like maybe right before they announced Omori is in the making. And I had an old sweatshirt from there, and then I wore like a skirt and then Mary Jane's and maybe some tights and like, what do you call it, like the slouch socks, right? So I I guess my outfit must have been pretty cute because like I had this guy, this old man, he was like complimenting my shoes. He's like, oh, I really like your shoes. I really like your shoes. Where'd you get them? Oh, your mom know you're wearing those kinds of shoes? I was like, what do you mean by that? And we had a nice small little conversation and talking about where I bought the shoes, talking about getting it from Amazon, and then talking about good deals and Prime Day. And we had a nice little conversation as we were crossing the street, which was very nice way. I don't know. I feel like I am kind of cheating. I wanted to hold conversations with people, but I feel like it's cheating if people talk to you first. At another crosswalk, I came across this group who were on the way to the con. They were all dressed up as Akatsuki members from Naruto. Shout out to Steve, wherever you are, Steve. Because he's the one who came up to me. He saw the badge in my hand. He said, oh, you're going to the con too? I'm like, yeah, I am. It's my first time going, and I'm going by myself because I don't have any friends here. I literally don't have any friends in the city. Real quick, bless my... Oh, RNG. I was like, MG? I'm like, you're my grandmother? Oh, based Osiris. Based Osiris. Please bless Papa's RNG. You give Papa the bestest luck. All of the luck concentrated into this one moment. Every single luck from all 8 billion people of Earth. Take it all away just for this moment. For Papa to have the best RNG possible. Okay guys, watch out. Bad luck is about to occur for just a moment. But once Papa rolls, we'll have all of our RNG back. Not RNG, we'll have all of our luck back. But we just have to, we're all loaning it to Papa for a moment, okay? Don't do anything risky, because we don't have any luck to spare for now. The most innocent looking shoes. I was thinking like, huh? Well, they're the cutest shoes. I'm so glad that I bought them. I wear them all the time. I'm very much like a skirt and a sweatshirt kind of girl. Skirt, tights, sweatshirt, and then throw a turtleneck under that sweatshirt, and I am good to go. I've been really into long skirts lately too. I've been calling it Mormon core, but I don't really look like a Mormon. This is because it's a long skirt. It's very comfy. I finally built up the courage to start cosplaying. That's when I think I really started enjoying my con trips. Yeah, I used to do cosplays when I was in... Okay, actually, I think I did it high school. My first con ever, I was in 6th grade, and I didn't do a cosplay. And I was like, I need to go in cosplay the year after. And I did, but I just got like a generic Soul Reaper costume, and I didn't do anything with it. I just had like my regular hair. I was like, oh, I'm just a background Soul Reaper. I'm just an extra. I've done cosplays, but I've never done a good cosplay. I think the only one that I liked that I did was Tsushihime. Do you know Tsushihime? Do you guys remember them? Tsushihime is like this guitarist. Wait, let's see. You see it? You guys know Tsushihime? And they did like, what is it? Like a Yuki Nagato cosplay. So I think I had like a pink wig, and I had the face mask, and I had the Haruhi cosplay. And yeah, I was Tsushihime. And this one person, I actually got my hopes up. They stopped me in the hallway. They not like followed me creepily, but you know, they like came up to me and stopped me in the hallway. And they're like, oh, are you cosplaying as Tsushihime? And I was like, am I finally gonna get my picture taken? They're like, I said, yeah, I'm Tsushihime. They're like, oh yeah, that's cool. And then they left. All I wanted as a teenager going to anime cons, I wanted to be in those cosplay videos, and I just wanted my picture taken. but I honestly never put in like any effort into my cosplays. I just bought something online and bought a good enough wig, and I didn't know how to do makeup, so really? Those shoes wouldn't pass? Oh, they're a lot more strict than I thought. Is it because it's like not good, what do you call it? Wait, let me pull up the shoes again. Like, I can imagine that it's not very practical, right? In the countryside. Is that why? Wait, no, not Mormon. Why am I thinking Amish? Tell me why I'm thinking Amish. Wait, no. I know the difference, okay? It was just a momentary brain fart. I went to Mormon church once, but it was all in Spanish. I slept over at my friend's house, and she was Mormon. And she's like, I want you to come to church with me the next day. I was like, I mean, I don't know if she said I want you to, or maybe if I just had to sleep over on Saturday, I would have to go with them on Sunday. But I'm like, I don't speak Spanish. She's like, it's fine, it'll be fun. I mean, I don't know if it was fun, but it was interesting. I think if I understood something, it would be fun. I swear to God, I went to bed that night. My dreams were straight up in Spanish, and this was before I took any Spanish classes. It was probably just like Spanish sounding gibberish. I woke up that morning, I was like, I had a dream, and people were talking in that dream, but what were they saying? I didn't understand a lick of what they were saying. Oh, it's the frills at the top of the socks. Oh. What? No. You know, I'm sure they have their reasons. The lettuce frills are so cute, though. That's okay. You got slouch socks. Slouch socks are also really cute. Those are the ones that get kind of pretty baggy, you know. They're really long, but like the material is baggy, so you can just sort of push them down and they'll be like little leg warmers. So cute. Oh God. ¿Cómo te encuentras? ¿Entiendes algo de español? Huh? I understood. Hola. ¿Cómo? Español. Hola, minasan. No. Hola, everyone. Soy Boomi Mamana. Yo estudiar español por 2 años en la escuela. Me gusta cake. Me gusta too. Yeah. That's probably the extent of Spanish I can pull out of my head for the rest of my life, to be honest. Those 2 years went straight down the toilet once I went back into Japanese class. I remember sitting there in Spanish class and I keep getting like the words between Japanese and Spanish mixed up. He's a Latina VTuber. Oh no. Wait, okay, wait. Spanish phrases to know. These are not good. These are all like, hello, good morning. I was looking for an oh no, but it's okay. Oh no, I'll fail you. I'll fail you so hard. This is not the representation that you're looking for. Honestly, a lot of my neighbors come up to me and try to speak Spanish to me on the street. Oh wait, I was walking past these guys and they were kind of blocking the way. So I mean, you know, they look like they're about to like wrap up and go. So I stood on the side so that way they can go through the sidewalk. But you know, they're being really nice gentlemen about it, even though they smell like piss. But they were being really nice about it. And one guy, he said, what did he say? I think he said, I don't know what. He said pasa. He said like, sorry, pasa. And I was like, oh, is pasa like pass? I was like, oh, let me remember this just in case. Mexican phrases to know? Okay. Mexican phrases to know. Let's see. Chido? This sounded so... so like accented. Chido? What is it? Chido? It says, gracias, hola. Buenas noches, buenas tardes, chido, la onda, me llamo, Gui, lo siento, por favor, disculpe, oh man, I'm not really good with rolling my R's. Where/what's Yappersville? Yappersville is where all the people who love yapping can come to and yap to their heart's content. So, if you're very interested in becoming a citizen of Yappersville, please feel free to submit an application that will go to our, immigration services, and we can see if we have room to house you with your fellow Japanese citizens. Are you Japanese? Hola, me llamo Boomi oh gosh, I was gonna say I'm from Yappersville, but I don't know what from is. Me gusta yapping. When I was learning Spanish, it was at the height of a troll meme, so you know, me gusta was definitely in our PowerPoints. Ah, pass. Okay. Amazing. Good thing I didn't stand there like an idiot. You'd think he was gesturing, or else I would have been like, huh? Yeah, pass. What a Japanese trad wife. Oh, yo soy de Yappersville. Who did it? Oh, wait, okay, on this one, they have NETA, all capitalized, NETA, for Mexican phrases to know. Is that like an acronym? NETA? Man, Spanish was kind of fun. I didn't like writing the, upside down question mark though. That ruined my handwriting, low-key. Oh, no way. Neta. Like that? Why is it? This one's just all caps. I was thinking, is it different from everything else? I guess maybe this person's like, if you're gonna say neta, you have to say it like you mean it. Like you mean it. Anyways, we're talking about anime NYC and I got so distracted. I talked to one guy, the last guy that I talked to for the day, and this was probably, I was at Anime NYC for like what? Like maybe 6 hours? From 2 to 8 when it closed. I was there. Walking around, getting lost in the dealer's room. Because when I tell you it was huge, it was ginormous. I didn't take any videos though. I mean, I took like some videos, but I didn't take anything good. I think I gotta work on my camera work. I don't know why. I get very like, what do you call it? Not anxious about recording in public, but maybe a little self-conscious, you know? I don't want to come across as like, yo, vlog squad. Not that I'm acting that way, but if I'm seeing somebody recording, I get a little bit like on edge. And I hate that if I'm recording, maybe I'm making somebody else feel that way. But I think, you know, it's whatever. It's a con. So my videos didn't turn out very, very good. It's very like not what do you call it? Capturing the moment, if that makes sense. It does feel weird, right? But at the same time, like I used to be okay with it. Like I didn't do it much growing up because, you know, it wasn't like a thing really. But when I got to college, I have so many recordings in college. I used to do like a lot of Snapchat. Or at least saving stuff to Snapchat. If I maybe I would post it on my story, but for the most part, I was using Snapchat as like a memory book. And now I'm kind of like, I stopped doing that. I stopped, what do you call it? Documenting my life. And it's sad when I look back through my album, I don't really have memories to look back on. Not like I'm doing anything, but it would be nice to have, I don't know, just a little bit of something versus nothing. I encourage you guys to document your life too, if that's something you seem interested in. I feel like you know that feeling when you watch home movies where you're watching something and it's not like you're recording for your later self, right? To watch and reminisce on instead of recording for other people to look at. That's the way that I want to start recording my life and documenting it and hopefully even sharing it with you guys. I feel like Osiris City is such like an interesting place where there's so much stuff going on. And I'm not doing anything to like take advantage of that. You know what I mean? Live an interesting life and share that with you guys so you can live vicariously through me. Your sugar daddy? No, our sugar daddy. Bashful? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, I tried my best not to be like super awkward during the whole con. I talked to one guy at the Mokopi booth because I was thinking like, you know, I want to see the tracking for myself. So I stopped back and I think I was waiting for a good like 15-20 minutes. So I talked to that guy at the booth for the longest time. And it turns out like our families live like within 30 minutes of each other. And I was like, wow, like small world, dude. We came all the way out here for such a small world. Anyways, yeah, it was a nice conversation. Now that I think about it, I mean, you know, I'm still very proud of myself for being able to hold decent conversation with these people. Now that I think about it, it's all guys. With these people for like even 5 minutes. I think most of them went for about 10 minutes though, which is nice. But at the same time, not to take away from that small victory, but I think next time I'm gonna try and start conversations with other people. And the only time I talked to people was if they started conversations with me. So now that I'm reassured that I can hold a conversation, how about starting a conversation, Boomy? Can you do that? That's the hard part. You gotta live dangerously, just not too dangerously. Yeah, or even not dangerously, just have live fun. Live fun. If there's something pretty or unusual that you see, you know, maybe you're doing groceries and you see a misprinted can of soup or something, right? Maybe the ink on the printer ran out. Just gotta, I don't know. Maybe take a picture of it. I mean, maybe that's kind of like junk. It's like junk photo. Maybe like a pretty sunset. I'm trying to think. What's something that I took a photo of that's odd? Oh, I know. I saw, wait, let me upload this to the tribe so I can show you. I saw this video. Wait, sorry. It's kind of a pain in the ass to upload stuff from Android. You have to go find your gallery. Okay, maybe I will put the videos in here. I have quite a few videos. Maybe I will share them. Okay, one. Two. I'll share photos. Three. Yeah, that's probably good enough. I picked some of the best ones that I got. Let me just take a moment to download them. I can practice with you guys. Just start a conversation. Alright, okay. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Okay, oh man. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. Okay, I got it. Just give me a sec. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, are you ready for this small talk? Oh, hello, young citizen of Yappersville. Oh, I see that you are out here in the voting line, voting for your next mayor. I hope that you are voting for, moi. So, how's the weather? This is hard. This is so hard. Scratch that, okay? Not how's the weather. It was so young feller. I got nothing. I don't know how to small talk with anybody if it's not like a group of 20-something. If it's not a group of 20-something-year-old girls at the club. Maybe even, honestly, just any girl at the club. If you're asking me to chat up a girl at the club or in the bathroom at the, like, drunk girls, I can do that. That sounds so bad. Wait, here, let me take off this mustache in my hat and look a little bit less creepy while I say that. What I'm trying to say is that, you know, like the drunk girl friendliness is real, right? I mean, even, I don't know, can you say it outside of the party? Because I was thinking, like, my go-to line, when I was socializing with people in college, we had club events, like, you know, actually, like, what do you call it? Club, not like nightclub, but extracurriculars, right? We had extracurriculars, and it would be, like, a very small, like, rotating group of people. Like, we probably had I was in a very close-knit college community of, like, maybe 200, 300 people, maybe? We had a big campus, but our organizations were all very close. So I would meet people at parties, and then when we had, you know, do the small talk at parties, and then I would definitely see them again throughout the week at the extracurricular activities, right? So when I go to them at parties, all you gotta do is just be like, hey girl, your shirt's so cute. Where did you get it? Oh my god, I love your outfit. You look so pretty tonight. Hey, you want a drink? You know, that's all. It's it. What club are you in? Oh, you're in that club? How is it in there? Oh yeah. Oh my god. And it made it so easy because it's like, I know people say like you're buying your friends in Greek life, but I mean, I can't argue with that. You kind of all I could just be like, yeah. They're like, oh, you're in like ABC sorority, right? I'm like, yeah. And then, you know, that foundation is built. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the sorority part helped a lot too. And they're kind of like, you're kind of like in the top dog club in a way. In a way. It's not that. I'm just gonna cut that. for that guy in his 40s is a girl in the club, will an older man, I mean, I guess an older man, if they're approached by some girl in their 20s, hey, I love your shirt. He's definitely gonna listen, right? Now that you mention it, maybe it is a tactic that would work. Maybe I should just go hang out in a lounge and just go approach people. Hey, I like your shirt. Where'd you go get it? If I had the balls to leave my house and do that, I think it would be fun. Maybe if I had like a friend to do something like that with. Go, what do you call it? Like challenge myself to go talk to all these people. Just maybe use the same line over and over on people. For the night, you just practice talking. I do want to practice talking. And I miss talking to people in a loud place where you could barely hear them. And everybody's like all sloppy. Because you don't care, you know? You don't care, nobody cares. But I guess that's true about sober life. Nobody cares either way. But at least when you're drunk, you know nobody cares. Sororities were a bit catty with each other back at my college. Oh, I know when I joined my sorority, we didn't really... I think the rival sorority was like just kicked off campus. But when I was about to graduate, they just came back. And things were a little bit competitive. But I think because in our small circle, because we weren't in a mainstream sorority, in our small circle, we're competing for a very similar demographic. Of course, you know, you want the cream of the crop. But yeah, it did get kind of catty, but that was only because our alumni were catty. The cattiness gets passed down from like older generations, and I think older generations, because they were hazed, they can get very what do you call it, dedicated to their club. You know what I mean? It's like they went through boot camp together, basically. With the people in their pledge class. So, you know, they have a very prideful connection towards their organization. So that's where like the cattiness is like bred from. But because in my sorority, like when I joined, that was when the other sorority left campus, like maybe a year ago. All of that animosity was able to be bred out completely because, I mean, even then, the people who were told to hate the other sorority, you know, they're already about to graduate. It's completely like new people there. So when the rival sorority came back on campus, it was very like, there was a little bit of competition here and there. I remember one year they like, okay, so we had to make Facebook event pages for our recruitment activities. They copied our Facebook description word for word and just changed like the thing, like, you know, the name of the org, but like the whole format and like all of the language and stuff copied 100%. We had a little bit of beef because of that, but besides that, it was completely cool. And it made me feel pretty, I don't know, it's pretty nice to see the girls get along for once, because before it was always... I remember my sorority, we didn't even like the chapter that was closest to us at our rival school. They were maybe like an hour away from us, but our alums were like, yeah, we don't like them because back in the day, we were like the tomboy chapter and they were the girly girl chapter and we didn't fuck with them. I was like, no wonder why. No wonder why we had such a bad reputation. It's because our alums were a little... a little cuckoo. Hi, Raid Master. Hello. Also, hello, memory card. That reminded me of, for some reason, PS2 memory cards. That's the first thing that came to mind. But your picture is a what? What do you call it? SSD? No, it's not SSD, is it? Whatever you put like the little phone memory cards in, right? And then you put that into the computer. That's how I used to put Vocaloid songs on my phone. Sketch alums. They were nice, but they were pretty catty. I will definitely admit. Oh my god, the fun part was always when because we had everything organized in the Google Drive, right? So when I took over for historian chair, basically I was like marketing chair, I had such a fun time going through the email threads from that. It was like maybe 10 years plus old email threads and just reading all of the tea. Because, you know, you kind of come into this environment. There's a ecosystem, you know, that was already built between like relations, between all the clubs and stuff. And I was like, why do we have like a not great reputation? I remember people will always be like, Boomy, you know, you're representing your sorority really well because you can hang. By that, I think they just meant because I'm willing to drink with them and party and get real fucked up. I was definitely a fratty girl. And it's like frat with an S. Meeting other sorority members out in the wild must be like you're in the Illuminati. It's definitely kind of weird. I think on, what was it? One of, was it the Button episodes? I saw somebody who was like from the same sorority, but that's because I'm in a smaller one. I think if you're in one of the bigger ones, like the mainstream ones, I was in a cultural one, so it's small. Sorry, I had to burp. I had curry for dinner. They're small, but they're not uncommon. But I think if you're in a mainstream one, it's definitely, I don't know, it probably just might be like second. Like you probably don't even think much about it. But I would say overall net positive for me. I didn't have like the best experience in the sorority. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of drama, but when you get like a bunch of like barely out of teenage, like barely adults together, right? Everybody's trying to focus on their college education and then making sure that you're kind of just like passed along a torch when you join a sorority, right? Your undergrad, our active house fluctuated from like maybe 30 people. I think there's one year we were like on the brink of dying. We like passed this torch down, and you're basically made sure to make sure that this organization stays alive, and that, you know, you vote the people in power. You know, you have to vote for your president and vice president, social chair, fundraising chair, all of that. You vote the people in power you think can do a good job at making sure that this legacy is kept alive. And when I really think about it, like in detail, I'm like, oh, it's kind of a miracle that you have so many like organizations that are like, what, 200 years old? And you have 18 to 20, like 22-year-olds running this whole time. Kind of a miracle that some of these are still around. Yeah, silly stuff does happen in the big sororities. I feel like I've always kind of wondered what it must be like to be in an organization that has over 100 active members. Because I remember I was overhearing people at lunch talking about their pledge classes being about 60 people. And 60 people means that you are joining... Okay. Imagine a sorority as a VTuber agency, right? When you're in recruitment, when you're doing the rush process, imagine that as your audition process. You're going through, you're doing like interviews, you're doing like personality matches, maybe like values matches. So like all sororities should have a philanthropy. So like something that they, I mean, not, you know, like a philanthropy, like you do fundraising towards it. So yeah, you know, you just try and find like all of those matches, right? You find out, oh, am I like a Niji Sanji, or am I like a Hololive, you know, because they offered different things. It's the same thing, but it's different, you know, things are done differently. Same with sororities. It's the same thing. You're going there to like find your group. But there's always the culture fit, you know? So your recruitment process is the auditions. And if you pass the auditions, you have this period between officially joining and becoming a full-fledged member. So basically having your debut. That's the pledging process. And that can vary a lot because, you know, back in the day, there was less regulations on it. So people sort of came up with these weird rituals and traditions. And of course, over time, they became a lot more extreme and dangerous. And because it got dangerous, a lot of regulations came out towards it. So they had to, you know, reel it back, obviously. You don't want people like... There's a lot of people... You don't want people getting injured over this kind of stuff. Are you lucid VTubers in a sorority? I think as far as I know, I'm the only one who has been in Greek life. But even then, I mean, not to like discount my sorority or something, but I definitely don't have the mainstream experience. The more that I think about it, the more there's definitely like a disconnect. It's like I said, our active house would be like, if we're in a good position, maybe like 30 or 50. And I think that even goes for like bigger chapters. Maybe there'll be 50 to 60, but probably not over 100 people concurrently. If you're in a mainstream sorority, I think you could probably go up to like 200 people concurrently in your organization at once. My pledge class was a class of 7. And like I said, I overheard people in the cafeteria saying that their pledge class was over 60. So imagine debuting in a generation of 7 versus 60. And in between, like I said, passing the auditions and doing your debut, you have the pledge process. And that's basically where you commit to learning more information about your organization. So let's say you are... let's make one up, like Boomer Summit, right? Beta Sigma. You'll learn the Greek alphabet. You'll learn the history of your organization as a whole. So like when you were founded, who are the people who founded, and like what was the mission. You'll learn the people who founded the chapter at your school, when it was founded, and then at your debut. Not all organizations do this, but this is a cultural thing, a thing, like a practice for more cultural organizations. So like historically Black ones or Latino ones. I think some Asian ones do it. But I would say, like, you know, anything that's like a cultural Greek life, I they're usually the ones that do this. But you have like this big membership presentation where you come out and you have your mask and you know, you recite the information about like your organization. It's really impressive. I think I want to show you guys. But I think it definitely seems a bit scary on first glance, especially if you watch one that's really good. But if it's just, I don't know, it's just presenting the information that you know in a way that shows unity. So you have to, everybody says it all at once. Oh my god. Man, should I show you guys? Maybe I'll show it to you guys next time. I'll find a really good example. Because it is really intense. You're all lined up in a row, yelling your information, like, I just joined Boomer Summit. My name is Boomi Mamana. I'm number 162. Blah, 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 blah. Right? But it's really cool. Really impressive. And then, you know, you have all these people coming out and cheering for you. And then you have a party at the end of it. Oh, man. I remember the morning after it was announced that we joined our sorority. Me and my class, I think I woke up to like 100 plus Facebook friend requests. They were like, don't be careful, like a lot of people are going to add you. Just make sure you go through all of it, because it's like, I don't know, you know, people from the region, and then if they know. Oh, another thing that we had was like a pledge mom. So she's the one that's going to walk you through the whole thing. So if they know your mom, and they like your mom, they're going to add you as a friend. I don't know. It's fun. I'm going off on another tangent. Speaking of which, Boomy, you want to go to prom with me? Really? Me? You really want me to go to prom? What if I don't have a dress? Wait, when is prom? When is prom? In May? Is it senior prom or junior prom? Is there a difference? The Hoko? I lived with 3 guys rushing. There were definitely big differences in the frats. Totally. Oh, I find it so funny. Like when I was doing research for how to put together our recruitment, and I would look at different sororities like across different campuses and how different the vibes are. Like, you know, sometimes sorority could be a lot more introverted, maybe a little bit more bookwormy. Other times it could be like the stereotypical, like everybody's blonde, you know. It really just depends on your school and like where you're at. I think, while it's understandable, like the reputation that Greek life has, I think, you know, like everything, it's a little more nuanced. You have people all types. I remember, what was, there was one frat. I don't know. I think it was like one of the newer ones. Or like on their campus, they were like a newer one, but they're like in my sorority's brother fraternity, because we're basically a spin-off series from this other fraternity. That's essentially what we were. But they had like this frat, everything that they did was anime related. Like all of their rush themes were anime, all of their nicknames were anime. They're basically like the weeb chapter, but they owned it. It was pretty cool, and they had like really good relationships with everybody. I think modern, well, I don't know about mainstream frats, but I've seen in some frats a bit of like stereotype change in the time that I was there. From being like, you know, like very like, I don't want to say overtly masculine, but you know, like just that very fratty feel to becoming a little bit more softer, I guess, in a good way. Oh, really? Wait, so they do like a member presentation too at the other collegiate organizations? I think at mine, maybe it's because our Greek life did overlap, like members did overlap with the other clubs, other extracurriculars. So we kind of made sure that nobody was, I don't want to say like appropriating our culture, but like for example, like, you know, Big Brother, Little Sister programs, which is not exclusive to Greek life. So we couldn't do anything about that. But I remember when all the clubs started doing it, there was like a bit of drama because one of the clubs that was doing it, they wanted to make paddles for the people who paid like, I don't know, like what, $5 and join their Big Brother, Little Sister program. And we're like, okay, you know, there's one thing to have the program. You can have the program because, you know, Greek life doesn't own Big Bros, Little Sis. Like, not even everybody in Greek life does that. But to make a paddle, what does a paddle have to do with your club? They weren't boat related. I think what they did, they painted rocks or something instead and they gave them to each other. But yeah, they didn't have like any membership presentation or anything. But they did do a mentorship stuff. And they did like a little scavenger hunt with that. And that was really cute. They're wheat brats now. Yeah. I think it definitely has to do with the type of like cultural sorority that I was in. But yeah, there was wheat frats. A lot of times you get a nickname. A lot of people were named after anime characters. And I mean, a lot of people were like weebs, to be honest. One of the most popular guys I knew. He was a mega weeb. The frat at my college was so small that almost no one knew it existed. Really? They took most people... Oh, on their 3rd and 4th year? Wow. That's probably why they were small. You gotta recruit some freshmen in. I know for us, like whenever we were like putting together a new class, it was very important to have a few freshmen just to ensure the longevity. But we did run recruitment twice a year. We had one for every semester, so fall semester and winter semester. So multiple opportunities to get in the freshmen. But like, you don't want people learning the ropes of how to run the org only to leave. Like, imagine if VTubers in an agency only had a lifespan of 4 years, right? And they, it sounds like ass, but like imagine like they had to run everything, right? Imagine there's like a very communal driven VTuber agency where you get in, you pay your dues that goes towards funding the, I don't know, calling it an agency doesn't sound right. Imagine a VTuber frat, right? And every year they release 4 indies, not indies, but you know, they take 4 adoptable VTubers, but they can only stay for 4 years before they are gone. And the organization is running itself. You need fresh meat in there. Imagine if they could all only stay for a year or 2. Culture has shifted, I guess. Rushing at one frat used to involve so much shoving matches at the front of the fashion. Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely think that because of that, I mean, I don't know when like fraternities have developed that sort of reputation, because as far as I know, Greek life was started because they were like academic clubs, right? They were academic clubs at first, and then cultural ones started springing up in like the early 20th century because people wanted a space where they can celebrate their culture safely and like, I don't know, like also have that academic value. Just, you know, make a club for the bowl. Like, like even now they have I've seen a lot of LGBT plus community or fraternities and sororities. They have, I saw the other day the first Arab sorority. I was thinking, what, the first one in 2023? I could have sworn that there was some before, but maybe not. Maybe not. There's an Arab sorority. Like I mentioned, you have Black Greek life, you have Latino Greek life, you have gay Greek life, you have, what else? I mean, for when it comes to multicultural, you have that. And then you also have academic ones too. You have like lawyer squads. A lot of business ones, but even then, at my school, there's a couple of business ones. You either go to the party business one or you go to like the actual serious business ones. And if there's one, I think another one sprung up after because it wasn't really filling the needs. And freshmen are very important in every industry. Exactly. You need the longevity. You need the baby. They're like sperms, right? They're like the little sperms. Sorry, I had a hair I had to pick, a little ingrown. But yeah, train new hires versus poach experts. Exactly, especially because you have a shelf life. You can't have a shelf life in Greek life. But yeah, I would say it definitely seems a lot more chill. I think when it comes to frats holding on like that, like if they're still really rowdy, I think it's just because they have a very strong alumni culture, unfortunately. Because any new frat that springs up, I don't think that they have that kind of mentality, at least from what I've noticed. I mean, I could be wrong because it's been a while since I've, you know, been a part of that community. But a lot of them, if they did have like that mentality, they shed it really fast because the people coming in don't want to foster that kind of culture. You know what I mean? It's usually just old heads that think like, oh, we have tradition and I went through this and that, so it has to stay the same. I mean, shit, even at a certain point, I remember, I mean, I wasn't thinking that way, but I came into my sorority at the time where I was being raised by old heads, but the people coming in had a more softer approach. I was coming in during a transition period. I feel like every time I do a Zatsu, I end up just yapping about Greek life. We can talk about something else if you want. I feel like I'm always yapping about this shit. Yeah, we had some old folks who so like while my entrance process, my pre-debut period was a bit I would say it's definitely easier than what the people who were training me went through, because I think they just changed it because the other sorority got shut down. So it's like, we gotta clean up our act too. But, yeah, even though like the actual activities wasn't like, you know, anything physical, verbal, I mean, they weren't really the nicest people. But it's like a drill sergeant, right? You know, drill sergeant's not there to be nice. They're there to push you to your limits. But you can also argue, and it's a very valid argument, why do you need to be pushed to your limits if you're just trying to join a social club? I think that's what do you call it? Both sides of the argument when it comes to the pledging process for Greek life. Reform good. It's very good. Very, 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 very good. Okay. Let me change the subject. I've been wanting to do kind of like a full stream dedicated to Greek life, so maybe I'll save I'll think of stories, and then if you guys have questions, I'll ask. I'll have a time for you guys to ask. But yeah. To move on, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about, yap a little bit about, you know, pop culture. Yeah? The things that happened recently in pop culture. For example, GTA 6, yeah? Mention GTA 6 and you immediately get an applause. It's the easiest. I mean, I did talk about it a little bit during mail time, but what was my favorite food in New York? Oh, what did I eat? I liked what did I eat? I don't think I ate anything special. I liked Ichiran. Ichiran's pretty good. I mean, I know it's like a bit of a tourist trap, but to be honest, I like the experience of eating there. If you've never been to Ichiran, it's like a ramen place, and you get your own little booth, and you don't have to look at your waiter. You just give them a piece of paper and press a button and they show up. There's always a long ass line whenever I go, but when I can get a seat and not have to wait like 30 minutes, it's so nice. They should open more of them. Or if they don't want to open more Ichiran, like just open up a shitty ramen shop where I don't have to see anybody's face. It's perfect after, like, you know, if you smoke a little bit too much, right? And you're just like, oh my god, I don't know if I can hold a cohesive conversation. I can't string together a sentence. Hits the spot so well. I don't feel like socializing. Just go to Ichiran, baby. But yeah, GTA 6. To summarize my thoughts from mail time, I was not really pumped for it to be Vice City again. I mean, to be fair, I've never really played Vice City, so I don't really have any attachment to it. I was just kind of thinking like, oh, Miami, I've been there once, and it was cool, I guess. Maybe because I was there with my parents, and I was under 21, maybe I didn't think it was that fun. But, you know, I was like, oh, it's Miami. I don't really know much about Miami. I don't really care for Miami. I wasn't looking forward to it. I was like, oh, whatever. I would have preferred Liberty City, but it's fine. But when that trailer dropped, I was sold. I was on board because you got, I don't know, you got so many different types of yeah, the Florida man. The Florida man. I think I never thought about going from that angle. I feel like it could be, it just felt like a different flavor of GTA 5's map, you know, how you have like the countryside, and you know, it just kind of felt like a different flavor, but in like a way that is appetizing. It doesn't feel like a rehash, you know what I mean? Like you're getting all sides of the spectrum by, I don't know, what they're doing, and it just seems really fun and exciting and really crazy, and I'm looking forward to it. Maybe I'm just tired of like the Hollywood trope, like, you know, oh, the Californians, right? I don't know. Maybe I just want to see Miami get dunked on. I'm just like, oh, LA, okay, we get it. I was in Miami when the zombie thing happened. Oh my god, that must be so scary. Because when I went to Florida, I think that was already when Florida had like a bad reputation. Not bad reputation, but you had the Florida man meme going around. I do kind of remember, because where did we stop first? I went to Florida for a family reunion, and it was in Miami, but we stopped in Fort Lauderdale, I think, after the airport. And we went to, oh, where did we go? I think it was like a Walmart or something. I don't know. I mean, it's probably just this lady, but it was my first impression of Florida. We were in the self-checkout, me and my family, and this old lady, this Florida woman, she was standing like almost breathing down my neck. At least that's what it felt like. I just felt like she was standing so close to us in the self-checkout. You know, like when you're in the self-checkout, you kind of wait in line until a kiosk is open. No, not this lady. You would have thought she was with our group if she was in a completely different skin tone than the rest of us. I was just like, oh gosh. I don't know. It was just for me, it was very strange, a little off-putting. So I was like, oh, Florida, so Floridian. Yeah, the Everglades. Because I definitely was not expecting that. I don't even know I don't know anything about Florida's geography. I don't know if I'm right calling it Northern Florida. What do you call it? Like Floribama? I don't know if that's considered Floribama, but like that Florida Bama, the vibes. What did they call it? Thrillbilly? I'm never gonna be a hillbilly in my life, but I'm excited to live my hillbilly life in this game. You know what I mean? I want to mud wrestle. He's like, no, I'm not gonna do it IRL, but I want to experience that rush. I was in line behind a detective at a place called Pollo Tropical. Great Cuban food. He was in no hurry to answer that call and head to the bridge. Oh, wait, the guy that's working on the what? I was thinking, like, you know, you're in the area, but to actually like have a close brush-in with somebody who's, I don't want to say involved in the situation, but I mean, yeah, that's like 2 degrees of separation right there. Does that put me 3 degrees of separation from a zombie? Yeah, I know a guy who knows a guy who went to the the zombie thing, who responded to the zombie thing in Florida. Yeah, Florida versus Alabama. Honestly, I wouldn't mind like some sort of like deep south GTA. That might be fun too. I haven't really been to the deep south too much, but I think my next family reunion is supposed to be in Mississippi or something. I went to Mississippi once, and maybe twice when I was really young. But I don't remember liking it very much. And I was like, damn, sure is a lot of grass patches and rundown buildings out here. But to be fair, I don't think we were like anywhere in the city. Maybe just some random farm neighborhood. He was the detective who got called to go write on the report of the guy who did the thing. Oh my god. That is wild. I would have, what if he just tailed the guy? You think he can arrest you for tailing him? I just want to see what's going on. Mississippi is Mississippi. I feel like I'm in that phase where I'm having a deeper appreciation for Americana as a whole, and the different cultures and history with each state. I don't know. I never really cared too much about it before, but I've been doing a bit of traveling, and like when I went to Boston earlier this year, I was like, oh, cute. It made me eager. Like, I'm just like, well, then what's on my front doorstep? If people have these kinds of things on their doorstep all the time, like, what's on my doorstep? What is the Osiris history besides our god died? Or he was banished or something. They're just not around with us anymore. Ever since the incident. But yeah. Yeah. I think, what was it? I think it's because I've been watching all of those TikToks where you have the foreign exchange students coming to America and they're like, wow, look at this hot dog bun. Whoa, so American. Wow, look at the giant roads. Wow, so American. Wow, Walmart. And it made me think, like, I take this stuff for granted all the time. I should appreciate it a little bit more. I should see. I don't know, just appreciate things a little bit more. Appreciate the smaller things in life. If people can be so excited over hot dog buns, why can't I? Hi, Hill. How are you? It's like, have you guys seen that one video that's been making its rounds? I mean, I guess any viral video, it's not, there's no, like, worldwide, like, globally viral video anymore. I feel like internet's too big. But I mean, have you seen the video where this like teenage girl is crying over a birthday present from her friend, and it's like the shoes, what is it, like Billie Eilish shoes or something, like these Nike, just like regular shoes, and she's freaking out over it. She like looks like she can't breathe over the shoes, right? And then I felt so bad because you have, maybe it's because it's fucking Reddit. I should have looked because it's Reddit. Or even Instagram Reels too. Maybe I saw it on both of those platforms. But everybody in the comments are dunking on her. And I'm just like, everybody's so cynical nowadays. You know, the first thing that I thought, I was thinking like, okay, this for shoes. Like, sure, everybody can think for shoes, but to be like, oh, this generation is so I know everybody says that about every generation, but I just like, aren't we tired of doing that? Everybody says that about every generation, but like maybe it's time to stop. Just be happy that she's happy for her shoes, and if you're not happy about it, fuck off. I've never seen that video. It makes sense, you know, like I saw it on two places. I assume like, oh, maybe it's like super viral, but then again, I don't think so. Like I was gonna say, oh yeah, I had like 1 million views or something, but 1 million views is not, it's not shit anymore. It means nothing. Internet is way too big. Either way, this girl, teenage girl, she's freaking out over a pair of like shoes, and people in the comments are being a bunch of old codgers, being like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm being like, come on, stop talking shit about the younger generation. I'm just playing into the cog wheel at this point. But yeah, what was I gonna say about that? Yeah, appreciate the finer things in life. That's what it was. She is. She's appreciating her $80 Billie Eilish shoes. Why can't we appreciate her appreciating it? I remember thinking like, oh, that's nice that she can feel so intensely about this birthday gift. Meanwhile, I'm out here feeling awkward while people are singing happy birthday to me. If I had it my way, I would not be opening gifts in front of people. But because I wish I could give them that sort of like a reaction, you know? Imagine how happy her friend must have been to see her freaking out so much over the present that she got her. That would make my year. I would be so happy. And my friend was hyperventilating over some shoes that I bought them. So much of the internet was always cynical. That would make sense. Maybe it's not the internet that's been changing. Because I was thinking like, because I really didn't feel that way up until maybe a year or two ago, when I was just kind of, I don't know, getting like pissed off because of all of the what do you call it? The pessimism that I see on the internet, you know? I'm very much the kind of person who is like, okay, I lurk, I don't comment on things. If you find my personal Reddit, I probably commented on like 5 things total. In like the 5 years that I've had the account. I don't comment, I don't post. The most posts I've done, I did like 2 squirrel posts in r/squirrels. It wasn't 2 pictures of squirrels. That's it. Even on like Instagram, I'm not commenting on other people's stuff. I'm not commenting on other people's stuff on TikTok or YouTube. I've never been that kind of person. So I think maybe it just grinds my gears to see other people just leaving very I don't know, I guess like not nice things on other people's social media posts. This is like, yeah, I get it. You know, they post it online. You have the right to like say whatever like bullshit you want to say. At the same time, I'm just like, well, dude, if you don't have to say that, like, just scroll. That's what I do if I see some dumbass shit online. Don't get mad at it, man. Just scroll. Don't waste your time on this post. And it's so... Maybe that's what they want. Maybe they just want to pick a fight online. Because it's like, okay, you get angry at a post, and then you're going to have people who are a fan of this post comment, and then you're going to get trapped into like an hours-long argument... comment argument over what? Over a post that you're not gonna remember a week from now? It just doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe that's why it grinds my gears so much. It's so nonsensical. Just scroll. Exactly. Just move past it. Close your eyes. Pretend you do not see. I mean, sometimes you do get like very that's why I don't go on Twitter very often. I'm not very good at like marking stuff as not interested because I scroll past it. But if I don't scroll past it, if I see something that I know is gonna have like popcorn worthy comments, I am scrolling through there, and then I probably spend like 45 seconds on there, and I'm like, this is stupid, and I just realized I don't care. And I wish that I could realize that before I click on the post, because then I'm thinking about the stupid shit that people said. I'm thinking like, ah! It does suck, man. But I do want to like post on there more. I feel like it feels great to be part of the community, like the wider VTuber community, and like network with people and like reply to people's posts and stuff. But when you're not doing that and you're just scrolling and one thing that I'm glad to see has passed in the VTuber community, I feel like I haven't seen any like call out twitlongers in a while. Maybe it's just me. But I feel like I haven't. Then again, I haven't really been logged on. I use it sporadically. I probably go on Twitter like maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I remember when I did go on, I remember seeing so many twitlongers at the beginning of this year. But I feel like it's kind of, it seems like it's died down. Maybe. I remember seeing a lot of twitlongers. And I remember I was like, oh, let me bookmark this so I can read it later. I mean, if it's drama, maybe I'm gonna sip that tea. I'll slurp it right up. Wait, I have a straw. It doesn't make any noise, but I just spilled water all over myself. It's been a few months. Okay, at least it's not just me. Then that's good, you know? That means we're healing. Nature is healing. Maybe people are handling stuff privately like they should have been in the first place. I think my issue with Twitter is that it incentivizes clout chasing through controversy a bit too much. I mean, I guess you could say that about like social media in general nowadays. It definitely incentivizes controversy, negativity. And I'm not saying like the internet's got to be a whole happy place, but I don't know. I feel like it was just a little easier to navigate when like before 2013. I missed like 2008, 9, 10, 11 internet when it was very easy. And all I was on was Facebook, and like everybody was being fucking stupid. And everybody was being cringe. Until the next cycle of twitlongers, I pray there is no more twitlongers. Handle that shit by yourself. Or send it to the news channels. I don't give a fuck about a twitlonger. I don't like drama, but sometimes it's like watching a train wreck. You can't look away. I love drama. And I'm a little bit worried that people can tell. Because my rate at replying, right? Okay, I think it's nice that drama doesn't happen like so often where people might be able to pick up on this pattern. But like if I wake up one morning to like 75 plus messages in the group chat, I'm gonna be glued to the group chat all day, right? But if there's no drama going on, I could forget to message people. Like, I probably message back like every other day or something. Every other day I'll reply to messages. But if there's drama going down, I will be immediate response. Or at least I used to. I feel like nowadays I'm just chilling, to be honest. I'm just like, to be honest, I don't really give a shit about anything. I've told myself my only focuses are gonna be enjoying my hobbies, which is streaming, and I don't know, looks maxing, beauty maxing, if you know what that is. I haven't been lurking like incel subs. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I have been. I can't help it. Beauty maxing, blank maxing, noun maxing or whatever, adjective maxing. Incels, I don't know if you guys are in this chat, but y'all popped off. You popped the fuck off with that terminology. It makes me feel like I'm working towards something whenever I use it. You know, I could be like, oh no, I shouldn't. It's like after midnight. I'm not gonna snack. I'm not gonna eat that scoop of ice cream right now. I can't. I'm health maxing, you know? It feels a lot better than being like, oh, it feels more powerful than saying I'm on a diet. You know what I mean? It feels so powerful to be like, yeah. Oh no, I have to wash my face tonight. Even though I'm already laying in bed and I'm about to fall asleep, I'm gonna wash my face tonight because I'm beauty maxing. I need my skin to look nice tomorrow. Appropriate the lingo. That's exactly what I'm doing. It's good lingo. It feels so nice. You do a post-stream exercise? I feel like I should. I really don't. I just, honestly, after stream, I have like a couple of wrap-up tasks, and then I just smoke. I just get a little high, and then I scroll on my phone. That's all I do. And I had an issue with that for the longest time. I was like, man, maybe I did take a tolerance break after. Wait, I have so many split ends. My hair is breaking. Breakage. Need to lower the temperature on my flat iron, which is irrelevant information for you guys, but sorry, I'm cleaning up my desk. But I was thinking, like, oh man, I don't know, just like, do I need should I stop? Should I like take a break? But I don't know, what makes me happy? Having a nice little smoke and a little cloudy head and a dessert, like your favorite snack, like a couple pieces of candy or like a slice of cake. Throw on some cartoons. Right now I'm watching Gumball and Ed, Edd and Eddy. Lungs maxing. And I don't care about my lungs, to be honest. I mean, I guess if you put it that way, maybe. But what if I'm relax maxing right now? I'm kind of relax maxing. How can I relax max without my secret concoction? And I don't know, it just feels like a waste of time to just, you know, not even just like taking a little smoky toky. Just scrolling on your phone and or like watching YouTube videos or just watching cartoons. But then again, like it does feel good. It does make me feel really good. Because I feel like I can make the most of like the hour I have before I go to bed, you know? It's a nice way to relax. The battle between relax maxing and lungs maxing. Maybe if I ever decide like, oh, I should use my lungs, I'll switch to maybe ingestibles rather than some smoke. But then again, I can't help it. I feel like I remember the first time. Oh god. Let me tell you this story. The first time that I ever took a magic brownie. I had smoked a few times like before then, but I wasn't like very experienced or anything, right? But my friend, he knew a guy who made some brownies and he was like, hey, Boomy, I'll go ahead and give this to you. It's like, what, $10? I was like, awesome. He said, don't worry, they're pretty strong. I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. I'll only eat half. I ate about half. Oh, sorry, I thought the cat was at my door. I ate about half. And then I let 45 minutes pass. And I was thinking, I don't feel much. I don't feel anything. This edible ain't shit. I must have been scammed. But honestly, it was a pretty good brownie. And it was just kind of sitting there on my desk. When you mix the flour and chocolate together, to me it kind of has this coffee flavor. You have a little bit of bitterness to the chocolate, and I think it tastes really good. So I went ahead and I finished the rest. I was thinking 45 minutes passed, nothing happened, I should be good to go. I think maybe like an hour or 2 hours passed, and I was on a call with my friends. And I remember sitting there on the call, on the FaceTime call, and just being like completely incapacitated. I couldn't move. I could barely form a sentence. I've never felt like I was put in slow motion like that in my whole life. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, I remember they're like, okay, well, I think we're gonna go to bed now. I completely tuned out of the conversation. I remember being like, oh, good night. It took so much out of me to say good night, but when that call ended, I hung up and I just slumped. I was already in bed, but I just pulled the covers over me and I went to sleep. I was I don't know if it's fucked up for me to say, but I remember having so much anxiety over that, and I was thinking like, oh my god, I'm gonna be paralyzed. I'm gonna become a statistic. I'm gonna turn into a stupid version of Stephen Hawking, all because I had a very powerful edible, and I'm never gonna be able to move again, and I'm gonna be made an example out of, and I'm gonna ruin this for everybody, all the marijuana enjoyers. I'm gonna be the one to be the downfall of this miraculous this is nice, kind little plant. I'm gonna be the guy who ruined it for everybody. But I drifted asleep. My body was too heavy at that point. Like when I tell you I couldn't move, I could not move my legs, I could not move my hands. That's why I thought I was gonna turn into Stephen Hawking without the brains. Like the next morning I had classes, so I went to class. I think I had 3 classes. No, I think I had 2 classes that day. It was a pretty easy class. The first class I went to was Japanese, and I felt like something was a little off. I remember thinking like I don't like, you know, when you wake up and you're still high. I've never had that happen before. So I woke up and I like walked the class thinking I was still sober. It wasn't until the middle of class when my teacher was talking, and I remember thinking like, I'm not understanding what she's saying as I normally do. I was like, am I still high? I sat there for a few minutes and I was thinking like, oh fuck, I am. And you know what sucked about that? In like 3 or 4 hours, I had my I had like another extracurricular, like another class. It was 1 credit, but I would go to this elementary school nearby and help this one student read. I was thinking, oh fuck, I have to go see this kid. I think he's like a 1st grader or something. I was hoping that it would have passed by then. I think I was starting to come to a little bit more by then. Not that I was like extremely incapacitated, not like the night before. But you know, you're just a little off. You're a little off. You don't really want to do anything. You don't really want to talk to anybody. That kind of feeling. So I had this, I think what I did with that kid that day, I was just like, you know, let's just color some pages. Let's learn. Let's read a couple of pages from a book, but for the most part, let's color and have a little bit of fun during our tutoring sesh today. I think I felt a high for like a full 20 hours. And by a 24-hour mark, I think I was good, but it was definitely for most of the day. If I had known, I would have taken it on Saturday and then have a completely chill Sunday. But no, I was pretty stressed out during that Monday. And just, thankfully, you know, I was fine. Like, it wasn't like a complete mess, but I would have liked to have been a little bit more conscious for the day when I went to my classes. Luckily, I didn't get any questions called on me. I would have looked like a total dumbass. I would have been like, oh, the pressure would have gone in my head so much. I did the same. It's so fun to do that, isn't it? I remember, okay, to be honest, I thought that I was going to be really into it, but my student he was a little bit of a shithead. He was a little bit of a shithead. So I scrapped any like eager plans that I had, and I just kind of went at his pace. I was thinking, well, I'm just here for a great dude. I think I needed like on campus. No, was it? I just needed 1 extra credit to be full-time, and that was the only class that was still open. So I was like, yeah, all right, fuck it, I'll take it. It's fine, it's whatever. They think I like dropped the class last minute, something like that. Something like that. But it was fun, it was cute. I have a card from the kid. Wait, now that I think about it, this kid's probably in middle school now, which is crazy. So when did I do that? I think it was sophomore year? Wow. Kids, they grow up so fast. Ah, man, I love water. Anyways, okay, so the last thing that I wanted to talk about, I don't know if you guys have seen this thing online. The kid probably watches VTubers. I hope not. I mean, if he wants to, that's fine, as long as he's not watching me. What if like in the comments we get like a, hey, I remember you. I knew something was off about you that day. I knew it. Anyways, this thing that I've been seeing on TikTok was a thing called a weekly report. Have you guys heard of that? Have you guys seen? Oh wait, oh, I forgot I was gonna show you Anime NYC stuff. Let me show you guys that first. I forgot that I was downloading these. Oh. Can you see it? Oh, it's a little bit cropped. Let me uncrop this. I didn't take too many videos, but the things that I did take, oh, I was, oh, fuck. I was very lucky with timing. For the Hololive meet. I thought Hololive meet was something totally different. I don't know why. I thought it would be like a one-on-one sort of meet and greet type of thing. I didn't realize that it was like they were on stage at the con. Okay, here we go. Oh, maybe that's too small for you guys. But I did get to see the Summitory little Hololive meet panel? Is that what it is? Is that a panel? Which is really cute. It was really fun. Wait, what are they doing in this clip? Oh, they had like they had a little bit of scuff, so that's probably what this video is. I just picked like a random video that I upload. I think I have a better one on my Twitter. You probably don't have to scroll far to find it. But yeah, it was really fun to like actually be there with other VTuber fans in person, because this is kind of a hobby of mine that I really keep to myself. You know, I don't really tell anybody IRL that I like this stuff or that like I do this. I think the only people that know are like IRL friends that that do VTubing. So like, of course, my Vnus gen mates, even my Vnus gen mates, Yuna and Cecilia and Nay, of course. I think those might be the only people outside of my parents that knows about this. This is my deepest, darkest secret. Ooh. I'm so embarrassed. Just kidding. I'm not embarrassed about it. Maybe a little. No. Either way, it was super cool to be like, I don't know, amongst VTuber fans in person. Okay, you guys, you see this? I don't know if this girl was interested. This guy, I know he was watching. But this girl, I don't know if she was like into VTubers. But I think out of this whole crowd, and there's definitely more. I'm probably like 5th row. I think I was like maybe in the middle, or like, you know, the top half of the middle. Possibly like 30. No, this is for sure 30 plus, right? Maybe like 50 people, 60 people could have been there at the peak of this Hololive meet. I think out of all those people, there was like 4 girls. I think for as long as I was there, and I came like right maybe like in the middle of this. I think there's probably like 2 girls max in the sea of VTuber fans. I was thinking like, oh well. I mean, I knew that like there was a lot of guy VTuber fans, but I was expecting like maybe nowadays you'd see some more lady. But no, there wasn't. There wasn't. It was all dudes. I was looking at my analytics the other day with my talent manager, right? I think 98%, like 98.25% or something is male. And then like the rest of that was like unspecified. 0% female. Literally no bitches. If you're looking for a girlfriend, don't look in my chat. Apparently there's no bitches here. Well, that's good for me though. You don't need any other bitches but me. Just me. Just me. I'm the best. Be the change you want to see. I should just start lurking the chat with my personal. Be the only girl. Or maybe I'll just start going, or maybe if you are looking for a boyfriend, if you're looking for a boyfriend, just go to like any, I guess, a hololive meet, because let me tell you, there's a ton of men over there, possibly single, more than likely. The girls are all secretly VTubers. That's the only explanation. They're VTuber fans, but they're already VTubers. But then again, they should be here. They were not here. Even when the crowd got really thick, no, like barely any girls. And then I think even for the Suisei concert, there was like a Suisei concert featuring Callie. I didn't get tickets for that. That sold out so fast. But there was like, I want to say it was probably still like majority guys. Which is fine. It's fine. I don't want to sound like not like other girls or anything, but I think it's because I grew up with a brother. Me and my brother were really close growing up. I definitely feel like my guard is let down a little easier when I talk to guys. But then it's always nice to have girlfriends. I miss having girlfriends. That was one reason why I joined a sorority. I was like, I don't know girls. It sounds like such like a not like other girls thing to say. I swear, I used to be one, but that's not me anymore. I am for the ladies. That sounds so disingenuous, but I'm serious, okay? I joined my sorority because I was like, I need to know more. I need that feminine touch in my life. I've never been like super feminine growing up. I like feminine things, but I myself was never feminine. Until now. But yeah. Why did I talk about that? I don't know. Anyways, I saw this. I don't know. I thought it was pretty neat. This whole place. That's what they're called. Sideshow Collectibles. Wait. Let me see if they got a website. They had so many super realistic, what do you call it? Like, what is this? Is this like a bust? I don't know. Collectibles? Well, I mean, it's literally called Sideshow Collectibles. I guess, yeah. Either way, it's so realistic. You see, look at the Grogu. I'm not a filthy casual. I'm not gonna call him Baby Yoda. Look at the Grogu. Look at the hair on him. It looks so realistic. I think I have another one here too. Yeah, here you go. You see that? Wait, let me make this bigger. I don't think I would want that in my room though. It's kind of terrifying. He's kind of too realistic. Wait, let me pull up their website so I can show you something cooler. Okay, here it is. I mean, they got like a lot of cool stuff on here. To be honest, I don't know about these. What is the one of the ones I saw? Oh, it was an Attack on Titan one. Wait, let me see if I can find it on here. Attack on Titan. Okay, alright. Oh, no! They don't have the one that I'm looking for. But, I mean, look at it. Look how detailed it is. How much do these cost? $2,985! When I saw it at the con, I was like, this has got to be, like, so expensive. I could not imagine $3K on this. Honestly, if I had the money, I totally would. These look fantastic in person. I'm gonna have to look through my videos again and make sure that I'm pretty sure I did get like a decent recording of maybe one of them. These look so sick in person. They look so real. I'll show this one again. Right? Because you can see the detail and stuff on this. Okay, maybe not really. Look at... Sorry. Look at Grogu! Right? Like, this looks legit from the show. How much would the Mandalorian one cost, actually? Mando. Let's look up Mando. So this one's $375. This one's $1,500. I mean, honestly, for Grogu, $375, not bad. If you know someone who's a huge Grogu fan, you can literally own him. Like that, I could have mistaken that from the show. Yeah, it's so pricey. But for a super fan, my dad loves Star Wars. I wonder if this would be a good present for him. Like, he has his whole like man cave part of the basement just completely Star Wars. Any kind of Star Wars stuff, like especially like movie related stuff, like a Star Wars, like was it like popcorn machine, because he watches the movies in there and he has all the movie posters. He would probably be the kind of person to drop like $1,000 on this. Like, but it's actually really cute. Aww. Aww, so cute. Don't do this to me. I remember watching I didn't watch season 2. I don't think I've seen season 2 too much. I've seen a couple episodes, but not enough. But for the first season, I remember watching that with my friend. It was insane. He just happened to be watching the finale at the same time. I remember thinking like, oh, I need to watch it too. We're the only ones who in the room who, like, everybody else was just kind of watching it just because we were, but we're the only ones who were like emotionally invested in the season. And we both cried, and we're both like, oh my god, is that Luke Skywalker? What? It makes me miss watching things with friends. It makes me miss having friends. Are you casual buying a $5 baby Yoda versus an $80 Grogu? Exactly. Call him his real name. Grog. Look at how cute he is, though. This is like the product? That looks so real. Articulated head. Removable shifter knob. Dude, that is adorable. I don't think I could stand having this in my room, though. It looks too fleshy, but it's cute. I haven't seen any of the recent TV shows. Do you want to get around to it? Yeah, I feel like it's... I feel like with Mandalorian, at least, it feels like pretty episodic. At least that's how I feel about season 2. I think season 1, I kind of felt the same. There's like definitely a overarching story for sure, but you know, like the meat of it is pretty episodic. I feel like it's pretty nice to watch, like while I am eating dinner. I just have to remind myself, hey, if you're eating dinner, less YouTube, more like, how about more, I was gonna say content, but YouTube is more content. I mean, less YouTube and more franchise reboots if you're gonna watch anything Boomy. Don't give your money to hard-working indie creators. Give it to the big soulless studios, Boomy. Not really different from buying all the anime figures. Oh, that's true. Like, I've only bought anime figures that cost maybe less than 50. I don't have like really detailed ones. My uncle did give me like the Lucky Star Macross Frontier ones. I don't know how much those would cost, but I didn't get any of like the like super nice ones. But when I was at the con and I saw how much some of those go for, I don't know, I'd be keen on picking one up. I don't think I have a series that I like enough though to like really go for it, to spend that much. I don't know why, but I've been so obsessed with Peacemaker. I'm on the prowl for I don't know if they're gonna make one, but if they do, I don't know if you guys have heard that DC is making a Suicide Squad isekai anime. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch this, to be honest, but as soon as I saw Peacemaker in the trailer, I was like, maybe I might have to. They're making a Suicide Squad. Wait, where is it? Here it is. Oh. I think my mouse is running out of battery or something, or maybe I need to get a mouse pad. It's like always. Maybe I should just download this picture. I'm gonna do that. Just give me a sec. And I'll throw it in here. Honestly, I feel like, okay, we could hate on Suicide Squad's Joker as much as we want. Did he even look like this? Like the anime version? Either way, I feel like seeing him in anime, it works so good. It works so good. I'm very interested in this Joker. Not romantically or sexually, but I mean, maybe down the line, I'm open to it. I don't know. I just thought it would really fit. I really liked it. Seeing him in the trailer. As soon as I saw this, I was like, oh. Oh, you can see a better picture of him in this. I'm gonna download this one instead. But yeah, they're making an isekai anime. If they do make figurines out of this, which I really hope they do, I need to get my hands on anime Peacemaker. If anime vigilante could be a thing, I would be so wet. But I would be. I would be so into that. But I don't know. I don't think he's like a main player enough. I don't think he has like that attention to be in the anime. So I'll just have to deal with getting a Peacemaker one for now. I don't even know why I like the show so much, dude. I just do. I was thinking like, I need to have merch for this. I don't know why, but I need to. Oh, speaking of, I ended up getting Succession merch the other day too. I ordered something on Etsy, and I feel like I probably should have seen this as a red flag. I ordered a Succession like meme shirt on Etsy. They had like this inside joke called the Disgusting Brothers. If you know, you know. If you don't, it's fine. It's not important. I bought that online because I saw one of the actors from there wearing it, and I was like, oh, that's a sick shirt. So I bought the first thing that I saw online on Etsy. There's so many different shops selling it, but this one I was like, okay, this one looks, I don't know, it looked good enough to me. I bought it. It took a while, like a couple of days to ship out, but it eventually did get to me. But I noticed that as soon as it shipped out, the seller closed his shop. The seller closed up his shop, and I could no longer, I could not send feedback. All I could do was just track my package. The package came in the mail, and I mean, first of all, the color wasn't what I was expecting. I mean, it could definitely be the color that I picked because it didn't have a list of colors on there. It just said, like, you know, you could get a gray, you could get white, black, ash, crimson, burgundy. Like, what's ash? I thought ash would be like, you know, this shirt color, like sort of dark gray-ish. No, I got like a very cheap, like printed on, you know, like, what do you call it? Like a decal, like a shirt decal. You know, the ones that you can iron onto the shirt. I'm pretty sure it's one of those. Thin sweatshirt. The decal, like even the decal is like ran out of ink. It's very light colored. It's like very saturated. Like there's not enough color on it. And I was wearing makeup once. Maybe I can't wear makeup when I wear this shirt. Maybe that material is just so cheap. I don't know. I was wearing makeup and like my nose was sweating a little bit. So I just pat my nose with the sleeve. I have like a foundation mark on there. I should have been a little bit more careful. That's on me, but still. I think I paid like maybe $38 for this in total. That's insane, isn't it? Isn't that kind of fucked? Is it just me? $30, maybe like 38. It was on sale from like 45, and then you're like, oh, you could get this for 28, and then when you add in like shipping and all of that, $38. I got that. I got like my phone case, which is cute, but it's silicone and it's pink, and the paint is already kind of starting to chip off, and I've only had this phone case for 2 months. I don't know if that's normal or what, but and then I got like this rip-off Van Cleef bracelet, which is I didn't even know what a Van Cleef bracelet was, but I saw it on, where did I see it? I saw it on like some kind of ad, and I was like, oh, that is cute. And then I went to the Van Cleef website, and it was like a $300 bracelet. It was like, no, I'm not gonna spend my money on that. And I found a $7 version on Etsy. But it has like the way that the rings are situated. I have very thin wrists. I'm one of those people who has like the wrists where you can like wrap your thumb and pinky around. Like, you know how some people just have wrists that just don't, like, it doesn't have anything on there. You touch it and straight bone. I'm a walking skeleton. The bracelet does not fit. Unfortunately, it's either too tight. Well, I like to slide my bracelets on because I have very, like I said, thin wrists. But this one's kind of hard to put on, and I can't slide it on at the part that it's comfortable at, so I have to take it off. It's a little bit of a pain, but I guess it is still a cute bracelet. Slender, yes, slender. Slender man wrists. That's exactly what I have. My grandma gave me a bracelet from my great-grandma, my late great-grandma. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. And then I put it on, and I put my arm down, and it slides right off. I cannot get bracelets as a gift. I actually have to be there to try it. Or else it's a complete disaster. Bracelets, I mean, at least rings you can kind of get fitted. I guess you could get bracelets fitted too if you go to the store. But yeah, Etsy was a complete, it was a bust. It was a bust. I don't know if I'm gonna order from there again. I never really order from Etsy because I feel like the stuff that they suggest me is so fugly. Like, it's just not my taste. Okay, I'm not gonna knock down on it, but it is fugly to me. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have a very positive experience with that shirt. Maybe I should have waited longer. But if I do wear it out, and maybe if I happen to run into an actor from the TV show, I could be like, yeah, I ordered this on Etsy. Like, I could tell them the story, right? I could tell them the story of how it happened. And maybe they'll be like, oh, I could tell you where I got my shirt. And I'll be like, oh my god, tell me. Maybe they'll even pay for it. That's how I'll get my refund. I'm just gonna stalk the actors from the TV show. And then maybe if I tell them my sob story, they're gonna buy me a new shirt. I'll be like, can you buy me can I get a new one with your royalty money? I didn't send you the shirt. Well, but you're on the shirt, so. I'm literally wearing your face on my shirt. So I think since the vendor closed his shop, I'm considering you now financially responsible for this refund. So give me a refund or replace my shirt. Okay, that's exactly what I'm gonna say if I ever run into their actor. So I'll let you know if it works. Also, hi, Dr. Jojo. Yeah, Peacemaker does deserve some more merch. They have the Funko Pops, but I'm honestly not really a Funko Pop person. I prefer like figurine, or maybe if they have like clothing merch, but I don't even know what kind of clothing merch I'd get. I don't think Peacemaker clothing merch would translate very well for me. Unless if it's ironic. My Succession shirt is kind of like this. It's like stupid, ironic, like, I don't know, with some of the characters' faces on there. So that way I can hold them financially responsible for my refund. Okay. I'll put this image away. But yeah, Etsy, man. Maybe one day I'll change my mind. But for now, I'll stick to where all the big boys shop. Like Temu. Man, I low-key like don't want to shop at Temu, you know, because it just popped up so fast out of nowhere and I hated their commercials. But I don't know, there's like this sort of romanticization effect when you're shopping on that website, you know? I guess because you get to see, they obviously are taking like really good pictures of the stuff that they're selling or something, or I don't know, there's just so much stuff on there. And I'm scrolling through and I'm just thinking like, oh, what kind of neat little knick-knack can I get that's going to mildly enhance my life? And it feels so, it's like, you know, building a mood board on Pinterest. It feels so nice to do something like that. I probably have stuff sitting in my cart from like 2 months ago, but I plan on checking out eventually. It's just marketing. Yeah, I remember thinking like, because they really blew up with all of those shop like a billionaire, Temu. Oh, the fact that I can remember that commercial. It was the most grating ad ever. So cheap, so fucking cheap. And even now they have all those AI ones. And it's like, it's so cheap and lazy, but it doesn't matter, right? I'm living proof that it doesn't fucking matter. Because I used it. I bought shit off of there and it was decent. I got like a keyboard cleaner. I got what else did I get? I got like some organizing stuff. I got like a mirror from there too. Just like small knickknacks, and I would say they have enhanced my life, unfortunately, so I will be returning there to shop a bit more. But I at least like to let stuff pile up and then you know. Not that it makes it any better, but fuck, man, it's so cheap. And a lot of the times they're selling the exact same stuff on Amazon, but they have a better deal because I guess I don't know, maybe they think they can upmarket on Amazon and they're just like, well, it's Temu, we might as well make it cheap. I don't know what kind of deal they're cutting, but I'm seeing the exact same product on Amazon for like $20 cheaper on Temu, which is crazy. AI marketing sounds like a horror show. Do you guys ever get those YouTube ads on like your phone, or do you guys use YouTube Premium? I feel like I'm getting like so many ads are like, you know, cheap, so cheap, like using those cheap actors or like cheap voiceovers, or even just like if they're paying I'm assuming paying a small creator to do an ad read for them and then using that ad read as an ad on other websites. You know what I mean? I hate whenever I get like an ad that's very evidently for TikTok onto YouTube, because I can't scroll through the comments and hide and distract myself. Because if I do try to, it stops the ad. It full screens the comments and it stops the ad. Fucking sucks, man. I do something I can't confess on the site. Valid. Maybe I gotta do that too. My roommate has some sort of special access, I'll say. Yeah, PC, thankfully, well, I get it on Opera GX, but I think Google Chrome has a pretty good, the extension is pretty solid. Michael Lover Jimmy, hello. I'm 12 and what is this? This is, well, we're just chatting here. Welcome to my humble abode. It's me, the mayor of Yappersville, who works part-time as a trucker and a motherfucker. This is just a stream where I don't know, I just talk everybody's ears off. We've been talking for what? 3 hours? 17 minutes? Maybe like closer to 3:10? Maybe. Because it takes a bit of time to start a stream. I take my time. But yeah, I keep getting what is it, Bumble ads. I don't know why Bumble keeps targeting me. I'm like, dude, I'm not using your app. Every time I use your app, I end up ghosting people and I feel bad. I don't think I have the mental capacity to maintain friendships right now. Or at least maintain any new friendships. As much as I want to, I wish I could, I just want somebody to hang out with. I just want to clone myself so I can just hang out with me whenever I need to hang out with somebody. But then, like, I don't have to talk to them. Maybe it's dick for me, like a dickish thing for me to say, but I'm sorry, man. I like my solitude. I find it very nice to just catch up with people when I see them in person. Maybe that makes me 80 fucking years old, but I don't have much to say. I'm not gonna be out here texting you. I don't know if that's like what's expected of people, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of like how my friendships ran for so long. We're like, how many ad blockers can I install? I need to get ad blocker back on Opera. I think that's why I haven't been watching other VTubers lately, because I keep getting ads. I'm like, they'll make me sit through this. But then again, I feel like watching VTubers, you at least get like VTuber ads. I could deal with VTuber ads, to be honest. My personal YouTube though, I think it's because I watch a bunch of normie shit. That's why I'm getting a bunch of normie ads. And it's fucking ass, bro. It's so maybe I should turn cookies on just so I can get some better advertisements, man. Just sell all of my data. You're like, please, can I get a hyper-specific ad? Hey, Boomi Mamana, are you looking to have, read fan fiction about your favorite TV shows? Are you looking to get some sexy... Not even gonna finish that. You guys don't have to hear the rest of that. Neil Mohan? Who's Neil Mohan? He gotta eat? He hungry? Is Neil hungry? Is he the guy? Is he the guy who's putting all of this ads on my YouTube? Remember the days before ads? When? I wish I could remember the day that they started adding ads to YouTube. The day that everything went to shit. I don't remember that day whatsoever. I remember when Nigahiga was #1 most subscribed guy on YouTube for like the longest time. And then who passed him? And then like all of a sudden he wasn't. And then all of a sudden there's so many people on YouTube. It exploded right before my very eyes and I never noticed. That's sad. Oh, he's the YouTube CEO? Neil. I'm gonna add him on LinkedIn. You think he'll add me back? I mean, honestly, okay, as much as I'm not a fan of like how much YouTube has changed, I gotta say I am very proud of the progress YouTube has made. Because oh yeah, they were bought by Google, and then once they were bought by Google, everything changed. That's what it was. I don't know if they added like when they added ads. Oh, Ray William Johnson. You know he's on TikTok? I didn't know he was on TikTok. I never really watched a lot of his videos. I remember my brother was into him. What was he? Doing your mom, doing your mom, doing your mom. Classic. Yeah, I didn't really watch him though. I watched a lot of Nigahiga, Kev Jumba, honestly, during that time, like Asian YouTubers were kind of dominating because you had Michelle Fan doing the makeup, you had Wong Fu Productions, and they were all at like the top. But yeah, I was really into Nigahiga and what were they called? The RHPC Ryan Higa production crew. I like their stuff a lot. I haven't kept up with it lately though, if they're still doing it. I remember when they used to play the games, that was so much fun. And then, of course, like, once, I was watching a lot of Max Mofo at first. And then, of course, Frank and iDubbbz, and I never got into Leafy, though. And I feel like Leafy would have been, you know, he would have fit perfectly in there. But then iDubbbz released a content cop, and then Leafy was, like, radioactive after that. He was my role model. He was so cool. I mean, he still is really cool. I think he's like, you know, he's a good guy. He deserves his platform. I think it wasn't so rare to say like somebody, I feel like, you know, most people back then, they did deserve their platform versus now, maybe it's just the idea of having like a YouTube channel with a lot of followers attracts different types of people than it did back then. And he is a good guy. And I at least feel so. He's great. I miss him. I want to see him on my feed more. Maybe I'll go follow his Twitch. But then again, Twitch has ads. I remember when you weren't allowed to post videos over 10 minutes. Yeah! And now you have like 12-hour-long videos. I remember, what is it? Don't forget to rate my video 5 stars. Don't forget to 5-star my videos. I remember when they brought like the likes and dislikes in instead of the 5-star. I don't think people were like super upset about it, were they? I remember I was kind of like maybe a little bit miffed, but I was like, whatever. Really? He did less than 5 sponsored videos? How was he? Because his videos were pretty high production, weren't they? Like, at least later on, he kind of started getting, like, the lights. That's crazy. Also funded. Or maybe he did Patreon? I wasn't, like, really keeping up with how he got money later on. But I remember seeing, like, the quality of his videos change over the years. Same with Frank, too. Like, you know when you can tell when somebody transitions from... Like, they start taking their channel more seriously and they're like... not recording on their iPhone anymore. They start recording on like an actual like professional camera. Like, I don't know, they have their sets, they get the lighting, they start learning more. And you think, oh wow, this guy's really like, he's really stepping it up. And seeing that transition, I feel such like parasocial pride for them. When I saw Joji earlier this year, honestly, it was such a highlight, like full circle moment for me. I think he sold out Madison Square Garden. I think that's what he did. Or at least it looked pretty full to me. And I don't know, I just remember thinking like, I've said this so many times. I was there for his first 100K subs. I was his first 25K, if not 15K subscribers. I was there before Filthy Frank TV was even made as a channel. It was still Disaster Music. I was following him since like 2012, 13, maybe 14, 13, maybe? It's nice that I remember the exact video that I first saw. But either way, like seeing him go from like some guy, it was even before that he like went to college. I think he was still in high school when I was watching him. And to see him like actually blossom into a pretty mainstream artist, I would say, maybe not like super mainstream, but like his music is mainstream. I don't know, this just feels really cool. I felt so proud of him, man. It's cool to see like people that you grew up watching work really hard to achieve their dreams. If Joji is a Japanese citizen, how does he live in the USA? If I remember correctly, he went to university in New York and he must have had a student visa. He probably has like a working visa for America then. I don't know if he still lives in New York or not, or if he moved back to Japan or go to Australia. But I was assume he has some sort of visa. Or, maybe he's here under the table. That could be very possible as well. I'm not here to assume. But yeah, I do agree. Twitch ads are awful. They're so cringeworthy too. I don't know. There's just something about Twitch ads that makes them a million times more boring compared to YouTube ads. Like, I can sit through a YouTube ad if I have to. I do it all the time when I'm on my phone. I'll just go distract myself and do something else. But on Twitch ad, I have to close the app. I'm sorry. If I go to somebody's stream, I'm like, oh, let me check it out. And I get hit with an ad, which is like 99% of the time. I close it out. I'm sorry. They're fucking stupid. And they're cringe. And I hate them. And I don't want to see them ever again. Exactly. All gamer junk. You ready to level up your Taco Bell order? Well, get our large Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Comes free with a Call of Duty Warzone loot box gift code or something. It's like, shut the fuck up. Give me I'd rather have these stupid Bumble ads, man. Meet your new Max Magnum Bubble. That's true. YouTube ads are pretty short. And if they end up being long, they're at least skippable. And like sometimes you get like the odd YouTube ad that's like, I don't know, like a homemade, like a really obscure, weird YouTube ad, you know? And it'd be like 3 minutes long. You're like, should I watch this? Or something. I don't know if you guys get music videos as your YouTube ads, but I do. And I usually sit through and watch those. At least half of it. I'll give it a listen. Always there to help a struggling artist. Or maybe an artist who's afloat. I'm assuming struggling though, because most of the time the music is not very good. But I'll still give it a listen. And I'll go check out the original video and give it a thumbs up. But with Twitch ads, they're just so... They're exactly junk, yeah. They're junk, they're soulless, corporate. How do you do, fellow gamers? Like, excuse me. You can't talk to us like that, you oppressive corpo. Last time I checked, gamers are the most depressed group. What an overused joke. I thought, I hesitated. I was like, should I say it? It's overblown by now. Whatever. Some ads work on me. Not all. Most don't. When's the last time I ever bought something from an ad? Like if it's like if it's evidently like a small, I don't know, small person, I guess, like small business or like an artist or something making the ad, I am very generous with my time. I'll admit that. But I'm not really gonna give them anything more than my time and a like. Maybe a comment. Do you know my birthday's? Happy birthday, Marine! There you go. Happy birthday, Marine! I hope you have a lovely birthday. Do you have anything planned for your birthday? Are you gonna eat anything yummy for your birthday? You know, I got a slice of cake today. Maybe I'll stick a candle in it and eat it in your honor. Man, I bought so many sweets. I need to stop buying sweets. I'm a snackaholic, and I thought maybe getting these braces will help me curb my snacking. My roommate has gotten into fitness recently. She's been exercising a lot, and I was thinking like, oh, let me go ahead and stand on the scale. I know as you get older, your body changes, and you know, weight tends to stick on a little bit more, but it's a little disheartening to see the heaviest you've ever weighed, which granted is not that heavy. But I think I don't have any muscle. I think that's the issue. I don't have muscle. I have a snack belly. I have a little kangaroo pouch from all of the all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue I've been indulging myself in all year. Man. I told myself, Boomy, you're gonna start walking. You're gonna walk a lot just to get your body moving. I don't care if it doesn't even end up making my belly go away, but at least I'll be walking. But I need to lose. I need to look fit. I need to look fit before my trip, so I can fit into the. I look hot, you know. What if I go to the beach? Anyways, Marine, of course I can sing happy birthday to you. Should I? Maybe I'll take off this this attire. I don't take it. I'm just gonna put it over here so I can put it on in a second. So let me make it really small so it's not distracting. Maybe I'll put it on here. Yeah. Oh fuck, it's still in front of me. We'll put it on the floor. We'll put it on the floor. Okay. Don't mind it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it, guys. It's not there. Alright, Maureen. FYI, I can't hold a note, but I'll do my best, okay? Wait, oh, maybe I can find a fun BGM too. Give me 1 second. I'll make this fast. Okay, alright, here we go. Are you guys ready? Chat, you guys are gonna sing along too, okay? I'm just gonna pick one. Oh my god, a fucking ad! Because I'm in... You heard that? Oompa loompa doopa dee. So I'm using opera, bro. Anyways. Wait, let me pause this BGM. Oh, come on, BGM, pause. Okay, okay. Yeah, sing along in the chat if you know the lyrics to this song. Sing along. This is for you, Marine. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maureen. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? Don't say it. How old are you now? You don't have to say it. Happy birthday, dear Marine. I hope you have a nice birthday. I didn't know how old are you now is part of the lyrics. I thought that was like a spin-off, but this one is just standard happy birthday karaoke and lyrics, and how old are you now are part of the lyrics. But I'm thinking, like, if you're at that person's birthday, you should know how old they are. You're invited to their birthday party, are you not? And you don't know how old they are? You're asking them in the song right before they're about to blow out their cake. Don't you think it's a little late to ask? Kind of rude. You guys better not be asking me how old I am on my birthday. You better know. Unacceptable guest behavior. All right, let's put our hat back on. Oh, big hat. Tiny hat. There he is, my tiny hat. He's extra tiny today, but they're taking him away from me, yeah. Oh. Okay. No, well, I mean, I don't really have much else to talk about. Happy birthday, Marine. I feel like that's like a fun way to leave the stream off. I was thinking, like, as I was pulling up that song, I was like, oh man, I could keep yapping, but I kind of have to pee. Literally almost pissed my pants trying to pause Spotify. Some years ago, Richard Cheese wrote a new birthday song for people to sing. Is he related to Charles Entertainment? Does he know Chuck? Richard Cheese? Is he related to the great Charles Entertainment's Cheese? Wait, what is the new birthday song? My family, the only other one I've heard is Happy Birthday to Ya. Happy birthday. That's like the black people happy birthday song. No relation. Ah, unfortunate. Yeah. How old are you now? You don't know Richard Cheese? No, who is Richard Cheese? This sounds like a fake name. Wait, Richard Cheese and the Lounge Against the Machine. Oh, he's a cover band artist. Comedy swing revival, My Neck, My Back, My Pussy and My Crack. He made a song like that. You made a cover for that? I might have to check this guy out. Wait, I'm gonna pull up his Wikipedia page and I am going to bookmark that to read later. Awesome. That's so fun. I love like the, what do you call it? Bardcore versions of like modern music, like bard versions of modern music. I'm excited to listen to this. Oh, Mr. Richard. It's Charles Entertainment. She's the third. Really? He's the third? I didn't know that there was a senior and a junior. Maybe I could do a deep dive stream on the lore of Chuck E. Cheese. I've been to Chuck E. Cheese, I think maybe once or twice, and I remember begging my mom to take me or like have a birthday party there. But then when you know that Dexter's Laboratory episode where they go to like where they parody Chuck E. Cheese and it's disgusting and it's scary. After I watched that, I was like, Mom, I don't want to go to Chuck E. Cheese anymore. After watching that, I graduated to Dave and Buster's. You're kidding. The first one died in the war. Charles Entertainment Cheese. From 1977. Well, I mean, he does just change, look to change a bit. The rat mascot was originally given a New Jersey accent, telling jokes, sometimes holding a cigar. That must have been senior. Oh my god. Honestly, I don't like the new Chuck E. Cheese look. I mean, I don't know. I guess he looks kind of nice, but I think Chuck E. Cheese should look scary. Right? The kids love Fetty Foz, Fetty, Freddy, the FNAF. Kids love FNAF, right? So you can make Chuck E. Cheese scary, make all of them scary. Honestly, I think they'll work. A horror restaurant for kids. That'd be fun. Dave and Buster's is the best. We had when I was a kid, we had like a Dave and Buster's connected to a movie theater. We used to always go to that Dave and Buster's after we go to the movies. It was so awesome. But now I don't know if they have this all over the place, but there's like a Japanese arcade chain called Round One. That place is amazing. I think I just like their selection of games better. They have like a good mix of American games, but they also have a lot of Japanese arcade games. So I like being able to play my Tsum Tsum game over there. But they never have Taiko no Tatsujin. Like, you would think of all games you're gonna import, they import all of these other like weeb rhythm games, but they never do Taiko. Like, hello. Give me, maybe you can even just give me Taiko and then Guitar Hero and then just throw that in the corner, and that's all I need. That's all I need. That's fine. Do you even Dance Rush Stardom? I don't do music games. I literally only play Tsum Tsum, and then I'll try like some of the other arcade games. But when it comes to music games, maybe I'll try out Project Diva. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like that there's sweatier people who want to play, and I don't want to hold them up. Maybe if it was completely empty, but I don't know. I'm not really into rhythm games like that. Bowling Alley and arcade. Yeah. Bowling Alley, arcade. What else do they got there? Some of them have karaoke too. And I don't know, it's just really nice. I went to one in Japan. That was the first one that I ever been to, and it was 7 floors, and each floor was like a different part. So you had a whole floor dedicated to pool tables, you have a whole floor dedicated to karaoke, whole floor dedicated to claw machines. There's like a manga and a spa floor, bowling alley floor. It was insane, and I was like, they gotta bring this overseas. I need to see this. And I mean, yeah, they did, but it's not as good, you know. It's like kind of, some of the ones that I've been to have not been well kept whatsoever too, which is a shame. Like, it's I feel like if you're running a nice arcade, you want the environment, you don't want it to go to shit. But then again, you have kids who get so overexcited over it. I mean, it's an arcade, of course they're excited. But man, sticky kids. Would be nice if they couldn't go. I feel awkward doing TDR in public. I know like leaning on the bar is part of the technique, but man, I don't know. I feel like you kind of lose a little bit of cool factor if you're leaning on the bar. But I know that that's how you get the high score. But you gotta do it like the movies, you know? You gotta start breakdancing. That's what I want to see. That's all I want to see. You gotta dance. Come on, where's the revolution? Yeah, I can't imagine like having to clean up all of that. Now that I think about it, how do they do that in the 7-floor one? Maybe when I go back to Japan, because I think, so my trip is gonna be 3 weeks from the end of January, I think like around the 20th, 21st to like February 8th or something. It's gonna be a long trip, but I think I'm gonna have 4 solo days in Tokyo at the beginning of the trip. Maybe I should just spend some time at round 1. While the yen is weak too. Imagine all the I could go ham on the crane games. I'll be like, oh, 50 cents for a crane game? I don't even know if it's that bad, but yeah, I'll try. I get so frustrated in crane game though. I don't know. I don't like playing those games at all. The luck-based ones. I'm pretty not maybe I am a little competitive. Maybe I am. I want to win. I spent money on this game, so you better give me my prize. Or else. The movie said if you have a breakdance, you get the perfect score. Yeah, you get the perfect score, and then you impress your crush. You know, you're gonna have a whole crowd around you, and they're all gonna go. And then your crush is gonna make out with you at the end. She's gonna be like, oh, Anon, that was amazing. And then she's gonna grab your face and be like, mwah. And yeah, and then the credits roll. I remember it was a workout. It seems really tough. I remember in middle school, we had a DDR unit. Okay, don't get me wrong. It's weird, yeah, that we had a DDR unit in our PE class in middle school. But I went to like a pretty shitty middle school for a year. I went to 2 middle schools. The first one was pretty shitty. But the DDR, how much did I even play it? I don't even think I played it that much now that I think about it. I think we just sat there and watched other kids play it. I remember whenever I did go up, it was hard as hell. I'm so uncoordinated. Maybe I could become more coordinated if I if I start playing it a little bit more. I want to see your travel log from the US East Coast to Japan time and location. I'm a little bit in trouble for my upcoming trip. My passport still hasn't arrived. So I've been kind of stressed out trying to get that figured out. And then I haven't even like planned out what I want to do because it just feels like it's not gonna happen. Usually if I'm going on a trip, like especially internationally, my parents are the ones organizing everything. This is the first time. I mean, I'm gonna go meet up with my mom while we're in Japan, but I don't know, like my solo stay, I gotta pick out a hotel. I've been sort of avoiding thinking about all of this because it doesn't feel real. But I mean, it's like what, 5 weeks away at this point, almost. Maybe 6, 7. I gotta start thinking about it. I gotta get everything planned out before the end of the year. But yeah, okay. I'm feeling my bladder about to explode. So I think that is my cue to end things off. I just realized we don't have our BGM playing right now, but we'll throw it back on. I think that's my cue to end things. Before I go, actually, on the Lucid Twitter, I don't know if Lena has shown this yet, but on our Lucid Twitter, stay tuned. I have a little sneak peek I'm gonna share with you guys. Ooh, what could this be? We have a little Christmas art for you guys to anticipate. It's super cute. It has all of the Lucid talents on there. I'm really excited for you guys to see it. It's really cute. It's really cozy, wholesome little picture. But I wanted to give you guys a bit of a sneak peek before it's officially posted online. If you want to be the first person to like it, I don't think we posted it yet, right? We have not. Just stay tuned to the Lucid Twitter page. That's twitter.com/welcome to Lucid. I put it in the chat. There you go. Why does it say nothing on the chat box right there? Yeah, you know, you got what's going on. I will. Okay, maybe there is a little something special, wild, something especially wild to go over in this picture. Not that there's anything. It's wholesome, right? But we're in our PJs, we're comfy, we're at home, socksless. So I mean, if you're into no socks, boy, is this the picture for you. You're gonna see everybody's feet. That was the first thing I thought of, and I hate that that's the first thing that I thought of. Feet for free? Yes, you'll get everybody's feet for free in here. Literally everybody's. I'm looking at the picture now. Everybody's dogs are out. Well, I guess Juno's dogs and Lena's dogs are kind of like out of view. But you got some real good feet action going on here. If that's what you like. If not, there's so much more to enjoy in this picture. I hope that you're not coming towards the picture just for the feet. But if you are, you know, I like to sell that as a selling point to you guys. Selling it to a certain market. That's the plan. You know, you gotta get you guys excited. You know, turn on your notifications if you're looking forward to those grippers. Or, you know, if you're just looking forward to the picture, you could turn on the notifications too. It's really cute. I wish I could spoil it for you guys right now, but I think it would be nice to wait. It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh, I'm so excited. We got a lot of things cooking, so it's gonna be a fun 2024. But 2023 is not over yet. Not yet. We still got some time. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Let me go ahead. Find somebody to raid right meow. Boom, 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 boom. It's weird. I keep forgetting, like, where do I go to redirect people? Gotta hit all the market demographics. Yeah, you gotta get the coomers, and you gotta get the boomers. You gotta get the lucers? What would you call a lucid fan? Hey, looser. like lucid, right? But like LUCER. Hey, looser. Okay, all right. Let's see. Who shall we raid? I'll go ahead and raid. How about we raid Coney? She's playing Halo for the first time. I don't know anything about Halo except, what was it? Like, doesn't Master Chief have sex in like the Amazon Prime? Was it like that? I remember saying on Snapchat, like, Master Chief is not a virgin or something. So you guys can yeah. You guys, I want to learn more about Halo, so I'm probably gonna look and take a look at the stream because I know nothing about it, and I think, yeah, I want to watch the stream. That's why we're gonna go raid Coney. All right. Lucifers. Lucifers. I don't know, that might be a little edgy. Like, don't you think Lucid has a cute image? You don't know about Master Chief? Like, doesn't he have sex? Master Chief virgin. Wait, 2 years ago says yes, he is a virgin. No. I got it. I found it. Here, let me show you this before we go. I'll leave you on this note. Oh, it's so crunchy. Halo's Master Chief loses his virginity and fans are extremely angry. The latest episode of Paramount's live-action Halo series sees protagonist Master Chief lose his virginity, and fans are both confused and outraged. He does hook up with the girl in the show. They're like, we can't have a virgin protagonist. What the fuck? Master Chief isn't a VTuber fan. Excuse me. He's not your average VTuber enjoyer. He fucks. And he sucks. That's all that I know about Halo. The Virgin Master Chief. Well, I mean, I guess it depends if Paramount is Alt's timeline or canon or not, but anyways, let's go ahead and read. Let's go ahead and read, Connie. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We'll have some fun streams planned next week. I can already tell you we have a cool collab coming up on Tuesday, so look forward to that. But yeah, I'm excited for next week and the rest of the stuff that we have planned for this year. I think for Christmas, actually, I'm gonna hold my mouth just in case. Zip, zip, zip. I'll let all my friends who play Halo know. Yeah, you should ask them, like, do you prefer the Paramount Master Chief or do you prefer the video game Master Chief? And if they say video game, which they likely will, make fun of them for their favorite character being a virgin. The girl is a prisoner of war? His side is holding? No. No. We can't do that, Master Chief. Does he have a name? Does she call him Master? That would be a POW girl that he's having a relationship with. She calls him Master. Yeah, just call me by my first name. Okay, Master. Okay, ew. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I hope you have a lovely weekend. And like I said, we have a really cool collab coming up on Tuesday. I'm not going to spoil anything yet, but look forward to our schedule that be coming out either Sunday or Monday. And yeah, have a good weekend. Do something nice to yourself. Treat yourself to something. And have a gorgeous rest of your day. John Halo. Yeah, I love Mr. John Halo, the CEO of War. Until next week, have a good night. Bye.